Ladies and gentlemen, y'all ready? We are 8 minutes away from kickoff here in. So is this technically Apache Junction? Are we not quite to Mesa yet?
Yeah, we are in Apache Junction.
This is Apache Junction.
Okay, what's the line? When does Mesa become Mesa? We don't know.
I don't know. Don't start me lying. I don't know.
All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Let's Go Elks broadcast. We are live from Apache Junction, just north of the 60 off Ironwood. I thought we were going to like Santan Foothills again. I thought we were going like that away a lot, but no, we're almost in Mesa. We are near Mesa as the Round Valley Elks are being hosted by the Apache Junction Prospectors with considerably what we think might be the coolest senior posters we've seen all year. Ethan was letting me know. I went down and looked, and they're either carrying sledgehammers or pickaxes in their senior pictures.
Yeah, football pads and pickaxes.
Yeah,
who knew?
That was cool. I saw that too.
Did you get to see the coolest name that I can't wait to announce tonight, though? We got Ashton Bongo, senior.
For the Prospectors.
For the Prospectors. Let me see if I can find his number here.
63.
Yeah, buddy. Ashton, you're a senior. I hope you're on the line or something so we can shout you out. Hasselhorst?
Love it. Horst.
Ryan Hasselhorst. The only position they have listed on the roster is the quarterback, Ryan Hasselhorst. Imagine we'll be saying his name a little bit tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, it's early. We are about 10 minutes away from kickoff. Now's the time when you need to hit that share button and you need to let Grandma in Arkansas know that we be live here on Let's Go Elks. Appreciate the Prospectors of Apache Junction. They've been really nice hosts for us so far. The white hat as well gave me a little bit of the side eye when I was like, do you mind if we mic you? And he's like, do I have a choice? Can I say no? And I'm like, you absolutely can. And most nights we would have you hooked in with the PA system, but unfortunately they're having a little bit of trouble on the PA tonight. And so we should be hearing the white hat. But I told him, I said, anytime you need to talk to the booth, feel free just to tell us, and we'll turn around and let the booth know. So there may be a little bit of insider football going on this evening. You might get to hear a little bit from the white hat. Is that chalk? I'm not sure what's going on here. I feel like I'm going to cough either way in about 90 seconds. I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, Let's Go Elks. A little more of the normal crew here tonight. We got the crew down on the field. We got Addie and Gareth again running the sideline cam as they get things adjusted, dialed in, and ready to go. And that's what I was talking about. You can see on the screen right there. Like that's going to make my eye twitch here in a minute. But they're excited, and I like it. This is homecoming, ladies and gentlemen, for the Prospectors. Is this our fourth homecoming of the year?
Fourth homecoming.
Are we being mustard gassed right
Dude,
now?
I'm telling you.
What is happening?
I told you I was going to get to smell that here in a minute, and absolutely, here we go.
A little bit of sulfur burning.
Oh, just let it burn. Just let it burn. Yep, there it was. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Muth joining us from the chat. Dan, how we sounding? Are we okay? We did a quick sound check as we got things ready to go tonight. Dan Muth's in Cruces this weekend. Couldn't be with us tonight. The crew tonight, though, to my left, I don't know what, depends on where you're sitting on your couch, is Mr. Ethan Holliday. He's running the video switcher.
Hi.
Ethan, how you doing tonight?
Doing well.
We are ready to go for our last away game of the regular season.
Yeah, I always liked Apache Junction. It's kind of like the more country city folk, if you will. I see a lot of cowboy hats, some boots, you know.
All right. They don't want to be.
They're on the outskirts.
There we go. All right. To my right, and on your screen will be Mr. Stephen Pena. Mr. Pena, how you doing tonight?
Doing great. Always good to watch Round Valley football.
Hard to beat Round Valley football on a Friday night. We are ready, guys. I think we're going to stand and remove cover for the national anthem. We'll see if we can get you a shot. Maybe it'll be the band if I'm not. I'm just thinking it might be. I don't know. I didn't get to hear or not, but I'm thinking it's going to be the ROTC, the junior ROTC for the high school here for Apache Junction, presenting the colors. Headed on to the field. Always nice. The cheerleaders making a nice run. And here come the Prospectors of Apache Junction High School for their homecoming, 2025 homecoming. This week homecoming for them, next week senior night as they wrap up 2 home games to finish their season. The Round Valley Elks, this will be our last away game of the regular season before we head home to host ALA Mesa North, the Mavericks of ALA Mesa North, for our senior night Halloween party extravaganza festival in the Dome. Ladies and gentlemen, your Round Valley Elks coming out onto the field. Jensen snagging that shot. There's the boys. There we go. Here come your Round Valley Elks. And then again, after our last home game we have for the regular season against ALA Mesa North, we're hoping for a few more home games. Stephen will talk a little bit more about that later as we dig into the rankings and the numbers, but looking really possible that Round Valley will have 2 home playoff games for the first round and the quarterfinal. Round Valley now removing cover as well, as everybody gets settled. We'll get ready for the national anthem. Guys, we've got about 2 minutes left on the clock, about 5 minutes left before kickoff here in Apache Junction, Arizona, as the Round Valley Elks get hosted by the Apache Junction Prospectors. Stephen, I'll be interested to know, have we played these guys in a hot minute?
It's been since I was in high school, as far as I know.
Okay, so a frog's age, if you
Yes.
will, and then some. You guys know that I'm a sucker for a marching band, but that's a really nice close second, an a cappella rendition of the national anthem. I am a fan. As we get ready for some Round Valley football, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Gardner Excavating pregame show. Gardner Excavating, ready to dig things up for you, get you taken care of, whatever you might need here in the pregame, and then we'll have some post-game goodness from them as well. They're locally based in Arizona, perk tests and septic systems, gravel delivery, material hauling, licensed, bonded, and insured. They'll trench, utility installs. That's Gardner Excavating at 928-551-1627. 1627.
Would like to extend to each of you a warm welcome. We are pleased that you could be here.
A little bit of AIA chitter chatter happening right now as the clock gets reset to 12 minutes.
Good there?
Hey, buddy. That's our white hat.
Seems like a friendly gentleman.
He was nice. Dave's his name. I told him about the channel. We may or may not hear from him. He's headed to watch the game. I'm like, feel free to share it with anybody you want so they can yell at you. It's a gift, Ethan. I'm pretty sure that's a gift. It's like a sensing.
Yes.
It's a feeling. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the Round Valley coaching staff going to be right by our mic. I think that's the best decision ever.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were going to have 3 more commentators on the stream tonight.
They're moved up.
They're moving down a
little bit. Yeah.
Had I known, we would not have put the mic there. But jeez.
Yeah, we may have to turn that down a little bit. We'll see.
All right, here come your captains, guys. It's our typical 4 that we've seen most of the season. We got Brenton Walker, Lane the Payne Hill, Brennan Brown, and Cage Finch. Who do we got for the Prospectors, Stephen?
We have 75, who is not listed on this roster. 71, Zabum Crawford. Number 4, Gavin Mozingo. And number 5, Mikhail Hoffman.
Xavier Crawford, freshman for the Prospectors. Must be doing a good job, good student leader, good athlete to be a freshman and to be one of the captains here on the Prospectors team. AIE Reed still
won the toss, they will defer.
The attitude of sportsmanship should be reflected by all spectators.
Visitors do the toss, right? We
Yes.
get to call it.
So we
So
will.
from what I heard of the White Hat, we just deferred. So Round Valley will be giving the ball to start things off.
Actually,
Round Valley's receiving the ball.
we're receiving the ball, so they.
They must have won the toss.
Yeah,
and
he must
deferred.
said Apache Junction wins the toss. We missed that part of it. All we heard was won the toss and deferred.
No, and that's why I asked. The
Yeah.
visitors choose, right?
Yeah.
So we deferred, so we're kicking off.
No, they said we're receiving. They lined up on our side and said we're receiving.
Okay.
So,
We deferred, and the Prospectors gave us the
no,
ball.
I
then?
think Apache Junction won and deferred. But we just didn't hear who. All we heard was won the toss. We didn't hear who won the toss.
Gotcha. That's fair. I think I was just assuming, since we call it, that we won it.
Yeah.
If only that was the case. If only that was the case. Stephen Pusis coached All-Star Baseball for the majors this year, and poor Stephen, I think he would have appreciated that rule as well. I think we had a tough time winning coin tosses, and so we were visitors a lot during All-Stars, but the boys did well. We had a really good time. So Round Valley's receiving then. I'll say it right for the first time for the 8th time that we've talked about it.
Well, that's how they're lining up, at least.
This will be interesting if it doesn't happen that way. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge thanks to Gardner Excavating bringing us the pregame show as we get set up, built up, ready to go, the drive down, all the other goodness. As we get ready for kickoffs. Number 17 for the Prospectors kicking off as we start the Delta Tire first quarter. It's time for some football. Let's go. 28.
Titan.
Sorry, Titan Myers. Right side.
Oh,
Breaking away to the 50. He's going to be at the 49-50 yard line. They also pick it up at midfield.
excellent return.
25 yards.
Let's
on
go,
that
Titan.
return.
For making a little bit of lemonade, he had to cut back around. He bobbled it on the catch a bit, but gets all the way to midfield. They're going to mark the ball right on the 50-yard line. I think that's a yard generous or so, but it was nice. Sherrod, yeah, don't even start with me. Who's on first? Sherrod says. That's where I'm at right now. Oh, goodness.
What's on second?
Well, Ben Franklin's on first right now as the rankings go. All right, Round Valley from the shotgun. Cage Finch with one buddy back there with Brody. He's going to roll to the left side. Quick dump to Jeffrey Cochran. Cochran to the 40. The 35. It's going to be an Elks first down, about 16 yards.
Nice job there.
Very nice. Nice way to start things off. Let's see. You know what? I love me a band. I'm just saying.
And they got hula hoops with some garland floss on it. They got it going down there.
Nobody gave me a hula hoop. I'm not even going to say that because then Steven will want one. He'll want to dance with it.
You know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
All right, Brody Crick right side. Brody with some momentum. He's got some steam. I'm surprised that last man gets the tackle.
A flag down, laundry on the field.
That's in the
Think this is
backfield.
coming back.
Way back in the area of holding, which,
A little bit of hold.
yeah.
Miley, you're not wrong. They got some bass. They got some drummers. We're
They do,
feeling the band from here.
Got a flag on the play. Coming back.
Walking below the waist.
Against the Prospectors?
I think he pointed the wrong
Yeah,
direction.
I
I was
think
going to
so,
say,
too.
he had to point it the wrong way because they're walking back.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's interesting. I don't know if I've seen that as a defensive call before.
They can. That is actually a possibility if you call the chop block. Oh, and then another
and
flag
then,
just
yep.
went up in the air.
Sideline warning
Sideline warning.
against the Elks.
Yes.
You don't want to get that one right at the beginning of the ball game. We're only 45 seconds in. The next one's yardage. Wait, they're moving it again? I thought the first one was a warning.
He just adjusted the ball.
It's
Oh.
from the spot.
Is from the spot.
So we're right back where we started. Ball's back to the 50-yard line. The Elks are now 1st and 26.
16-yard penalty.
That one hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
Cage Finch. Hey, we're going to give it to Brody again. Brody's going to head right side, finds his vein, or a crease, if you will. Brody says, I'm going to go all the way this time.
50 yards.
Ladies and gentlemen, waiting for the hands in the air like you just don't care. It's the first of the night. Trail Riders, touchdown. Whew. Well, they had to reset. You know, that just helped Brody.
Yes.
Just a little bit of yardage happening there.
Some more yards for the stat book.
We'll pull that one back. I'll let you guys see that one again here in just a
More
second.
what? We haven't had anything yet.
Smo, you're killing me, Smalls.
Killing me.
Amador Garcia getting ready to kick. Amador, number 80, right through the middle. 10:51 left in the first. Your Round Valley Elks up 7-0. On your feet wherever y'all are at for the fight song.
Gold Canyon United Methodist Church. Gabriel and Israel of Elite Measures.
Let's see if we can pull this one back real quick. White Mountain Regional Medical Center bringing us the instant replay right from the 50-yard line. Brody Crick, even more speed, breaks that number 2. Same guy that finished the tackle last time. Can't stop, won't stop.
Excellent blocking both sides of the field from the receiving corps.
Yes. Yep, both sides. We have a two official play drive.
So the quick, we are just getting really good at speed running these Reed's Motor Lodge recaps,
It
right?
was 3 plays because we had the pass to Cochran,
The
the
penalty.
run that came back
Brody
for the
and Brody.
penalty,
Yeah.
and then Brody ran it in.
But
so it was
officially
3.
2 because
Well,
the penalty
officially.
negates it. Yes. But yes, 3 plays, 1 with the penalty.
Miley approves of the Prospectors jersey. She's digging the white on black. And then black on white.
Yes.
Opposites attract, I think, as an 80s song says.
Cochran kicked that off.
Cochran,
Oh,
it's number
bobbled
2
at
is
the
going
10.
to 8-yard line. Is going to pick it up, head to the left side. Number 2 with it. He's not going to get any yards. He was running a lot laterally. Did not get to get upfield though.
52-yard kick there by Cochran.
Luca Pape, senior. Oh, no, that's number 3. I'm sorry. I do not have a number 2. If anybody from Apache Junction is watching, we would love to have a number 2 because I'm afraid we're going to be saying his name a lot tonight. But Cochran for the 50-yard kick gets bobbled to the 8, and I think he ran laterally more or less. I think got about what? No, he lost a couple of yards.
Yeah.
He's on the 5-yard line. Prospectors are going to start things out deep in their own territory. Here's the band.
Met in the backfield, might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like he's actually going to lose a yard on the play.
Joel Brown, Brennan Brown on the tackle.
Looks like a loss of about 2. 2nd and 12, actually.
The AJHS Performing Arts Booster Club is providing concessions for this evening's game. They have hot dogs, pretzels, and nachos.
Is that band really close, or did we just have a microphone like right up in the drummer's brain?
They have the 2 big standing bass drums, and they are beating on them.
Like, I'm feeling that. That's going to be a headache in 3 hours.
Yeah, I can feel my chest.
You're feeling it, right?
Yeah.
Once again, Delta Tower bringing us the first quarter rock here. Where your car is their car and their car is your car because they got courtesy cars. Hey, ball's
ball
fumbled.
dropped.
There's going to be a pitch out to the right side. Ball is fumbled. I think some more loss on the play. Looks like the ball's going to be on about the 4.
Trending tricky there.
It's tricky. Guys, though, Delta Tire and Eager, though, I took my car over there. I'm having what seems like it's going to be a faulty air pressure sensor because I was leaving town for a work trip, and as soon as I pulled, like, out of town, the alarm went off. So I just turned around, went right back there. I'm like, guys, just do your thing. They checked the tires. Everything was fine, but really great to work with, really quick and speedy. Delta Tire, they're in Eager, Arizona. They'll take care of you. They took care of my wife very similarly the week before, which we think it's a bad sensor because here we go. The tires are holding air. All right, 2 in the backfield with the quarterback. Quick pass to the right side. Pass is complete to about the 12 or 13-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 5. Reception by is at 13 for the Prospectors.
Yeah, unfortunately, he got good yardage, but he took a shot.
Logan right there.
J.J. Logan coming off the field after that play. Guys, I do not have that number either. I feel like, did we get like the anti-roster? We have all the ones that aren't on the roster, I think. I don't know. So 4th and 5, we see special teams out on the field. Brody Crick at the 50-yard line. Kicks up, it's going to be short in our direction. It's going to bounce out about the 30.
We're going to get the ball about the 25
Yeah,
where it crossed the line.
Almost got blocked.
Yeah.
He was very close.
They got a very nice spot. But
Called the 33, 32-yard line. I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, saying about the 30. Oh, sorry, Ethan. I heard you, and I didn't act upon it. Let's see if we can take a look before we got a play coming up here. Oh, you're right. A couple of Round Valley Elks up in that business there.
It
on the
looked
last
like they
play.
almost pulled up, like they were.
Never mind. First and 10 for the Elks. Cage Finch drops it over the middle. Brenton Walker.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
That's another Trail Riders touchdown. Guys, once again, the fish fry Indy is real because we're not in Eager.
Yeah.
And I don't get to have any.
I don't think they'll deliver.
Man, that would be one Uber Eats charge right there. Could you door dash that 3.5 hours later?
33 yards.
Single play. Reed's Motor Lodge recap, one play across the middle. You know, Cage does a really good job throwing that ball to Brenton Walker, and I think Brenton Walker also does a fantastic job being able to make lemonade when those are just anywhere nearby. 8:18 left in the first. Round Valley Elks up now 14-0 against the Prospectors. It's homecoming here in Apache Junction. So, yeah, guys, once again on that recap by Reed's Motor Lodge, a single pass across the middle. Cage Finch with all the time that he needed. Brenton Walker one-on-one situation, able to get it done that way.
Yep, nice little post pattern, wide open.
Amador now 2 for 2 on the PATs. There's Mr. Dan Muth. He's in Las Cruces right now, but, hey, if you need DMJM PLS, Professional Land Survey Services, he'll take care of your business. He's got the high-tech things to take care of the things you need to get done to survey, subdivide, help you with your property. That's Mr. Dan Muth, DMJMPLS.com. Back at it. Cochran kick again. No, I think Brody kicked. He's staying back. Brought down about the 20. I could be wrong, but I saw 12 hang back. Did Brody Crick kick that?
No, it was Cochran again.
Oh, he was. Brody was just next to him. Brody was just the hang back man. He
Yeah.
didn't go anywhere. Okay. That does make sense. I can see that now. All right.
It's kind of intimidating to have Cochran kick that because then he's just a missile streaking down the middle.
Heat seeking.
You catch it. I don't want to catch it.
Yeah.
All right, Prospectors with 2 receivers out both sides, 1 man in the backfield with the quarterback from the shotgun. They're going to give up the middle, but Round Valley all up in that business.
That was Lane getting the penetration and the stop, I believe.
Yes.
And then is that Brennan as well on the ground? Yep.
I think we got a pretty good read on where the ball's going because we've got linebackers hitting those holes aggressively.
Another loss. Of their 4 offensive plays, 3 of them been for loss.
Beautiful weather, though. No wind.
Yeah.
It's got to be like 76 degrees right in there, right? It's just really nice.
I was watching the flag during the national anthem, and it did not flinch. There was no movement on that.
So these are one of the games that if you want to let Amador try to kick for distance, you could definitely give him an opportunity to do that.
Yep.
Is that number 4 for the quarterback, Steven? My eyes. I don't know what's going on. We're going to hand off. Same thing, Ethan.
Net
I
in
think
the
you're.
Backfield. They actually blitzed all 3 because we were just covering all the bases.
Yeah, there was lots
But
of
that was
sending.
Kamari, I believe, that went in there and blew that one up.
Here's the replay for you, but you're right. You can see them all creep up as we get ready. And send it Siri.
Yep.
Just right up in there. So Delta Tire and Eager, guys, bringing you the first quarter action. New ownership there, the Delta Tire team. Lots of really nice employees. Every time I've gone in there, really great conversations, smiles on their faces. Happy to see me, happy to help out whatever the issue is with our cars, whether it's oil changes, tire shenanigans. Delta Tire, first quarter here on Let's Go Elks. Quarterback with some time, passes up the middle, almost intercepted by J.J. Logan.
Had a safety blitz. Brenton Walker coming up on the outside.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't go to that short passing game earlier. It's really the only play they had success with in their first drive. I know you're trying to establish the run early, but, you know, if it gets stuffed on first down, there's nothing wrong with taking a 5-yard pop to the outside and just seeing if that's going to work for you.
Yep, just something out of the outside real quick. Move.
Especially with as aggressive as we've been blitzing. You know, that's how you get through that, is you have to throw to the blitz.
Yes.
All right, kick is up. This one's going to stay in bounds and is going to bounce in the Prospectors' direction. Roundvalley's going to let it roll to about the 42-yard line. Elks offense coming out onto the field. We saw this happen last week. The Elks did this, well, I guess the JV game. Sorry, we saw that happen a number of times. Did we see it happen last week at Santan Foothills? I feel like we let the punts roll a bit.
Yeah.
Maybe that was the JV game. I might be confusing my football here.
Interesting little fact, math teacher Kenny Vance, he's a graduate of Apache Junction High School.
Oh.
There you go.
He is planning on being here tonight. This is, well, if he made it, his first time back since he graduated.
It is homecoming.
Yes.
It's appropriate that he would be here today.
I'm just saying.
Was he in the parade? He might have been in the parade and we didn't see it. All right, J.J. Logan in motion to the right side. Round Valley now heavy to the right side. Cage Finch from the shotgun's going to keep it. Pass up the middle to J.J. Logan. Nice snag and hold on by J.J. Logan for an Elks first down. What was our yardage on that, Steven? That was a nice little pass play.
22 yards. Oh, 23 yards.
Nice play by the defender there on contact as soon as that ball was touched, but good snag by J.J. Logan. First down for Round Valley on the 34-yard line. Apache Junction with a little bit smaller roster. Cage Finch pass to the right side. No, over the middle. Intended for Lane Hill. Incomplete.
Almost had it.
Yeah, went through his hands. Ball on target.
So smaller roster for the Prospectors of Apache Junction. And you know who I want to give some props to is their JV team. We played their JV team in the Dome last night. 12 players on the field total for the Prospectors. Opening play of the game, kid gets hurt on the kickoff. And he got back in the game, but you're just like, no, don't have that happen first play. Cage Finch, there's that quick pass to the right side. So, Ethan, that's what you were talking about. Really quick passes, 5-yard plays, make that happen. Who got that pass?
That's JJ.
Well, look how soft the corners are playing. They're 10 yards off the receivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, plenty of time, so JJ's able to snag it. Unable to get anything after the catch, but that's good for 5 yards, 3rd and 5. Cage now looking to the left side, bobbing, shaking, moving, holding, running. He's going to get tripped up before the first down. Nice defensive play by the Prospectors.
Nice open field tackle.
Fourth and short, the Elks are going to go for it. Stephen, we're this close. It would be 42-yard if we kicked it, but we're not going to do it. It's 4th and 1. The Elks are just going to get the first down here. Left side coming around the corner. Brody Crick says, how about instead of a first or touchdown?
Oh, they're calling, got a flag on the play.
I'm going to hold the Trail Riders button then because I think that's coming back.
Yeah.
That number 4's blocked because the kid fell down. I think they're thinking he tackled him.
Let's take a look. Here comes Brody left side.
Yeah, they're going to call hold right there.
The hold there on the right side of the play, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if our white hat is just missing the button. He had the pack on. We know it was on.
Yeah, he talked to us at kickoff, and then
he might be a little camera shy. I don't know.
he might have forgotten about it by now.
Yeah.
That's true.
There we go. It's still going to be first down. And we will get credit for the
7 yards?
all the way up to where it was.
So you call it at the hold and
Yeah.
then 15 yards at the hold?
It's 10 yards.
10 yards, sorry.
Yeah.
So first and
So
no, it should
second.
be
first and 10.
should be 1st and 10. That should be good for a
Yeah.
new set of downs.
all right, they got to move the chains then.
Yeah.
3rd down, 4th down, all the downs. Ethan, I don't know. It's just, is it a roulette thing? You like roll the dice, and the Elks are going to have 3rd down. Here we go. All right, 1st and 10. They got to get the chain set before, but no. Nice pass to number 4 inside the 10-yard line. We're in the red zone, Elks fans. It's going to be 1st and goal. Pass complete to Tricky. Let you guys take a peek at that one more time. Quick pass left side to Tricky, who catches it on about the 13-yard line or so. Is going to break into the 7 or 8. First and goal. Just over 4 minutes here in the Delta Tire first quarter. Big spirit line they got here. A lot of cheerleaders that the Prospectors have. Here we go. Cage is going to keep it. I don't think he's going to get in there. He's going to be on the 2-yard line. No, so one's marking about the 2. The other one's marking right near the pylon. We'll see where they end. Oh, but he's going to step back. I think we're going to get the ball on the 2-yard line.
Is there another flag on the play?
Yeah.
Where?
All the way on the left.
Another flag.
That's why it's not a touchdown.
Ray Lynn, smash that flag button as much as we don't want to see it. I think he was short of the touchdown, though, wasn't he, Ethan?
Yeah, no, he walked in.
Yeah, he walked in. That's why I was confused why no one was saying touchdown. I didn't see the flag because the ball boy was standing between me and the flag.
I was looking at the wrong line. I thought that was the 5. I thought we still had a bit to go. Not the case. All right, flags are picked up. We're back at it now. All right, Logan in motion. Finch from the shotgun rolls to the right side. He's looking. He passes. Incomplete. Pass intended for Kason Finch. Sideline camera getting things dialed in. Nice work for them there. Some good shots of the Elk in the huddle. The Elkses. Still second down because of the flag?
Yeah.
Is my math not mathing? Second goal from the 10. Guys, thanks for joining us here on Let's Go Elks. If you're not a member of the herd yet, we'd love to have you. Hit that subscribe button and join the herd as we climb to 3,000. You get notified every time we go live on your TV, on your cell phone. Back to the action. JJ in motion to the right side. He's going to keep it. Doesn't give to Brody. Pass incomplete over the top to the middle lane. Hill.
Little RPO.
Third down. Are the Elks tonight, Stephen, just going to try lots of things? Or are we just going to, like, diversify? Let's try lots of different stuff. Let's get experience on the field with all kinds of different plays.
Put things on film, you know, that teams playing in the future are going to have to prepare for, you know.
Could that just be film confusion? Like, we're just going to do everything. Who knows what we're going to
Yeah,
I don't know, you know.
Let's
it's like,
get everything out there.
All right, third and goal. Elks heavy to the right side. They give to Brody Crick. Brody's coming around the corner. I'm pretty sure that one's going to stick.
Touchdown.
For a Trail Rider. Touchdown. Nice shot of the boys there. There's Brody Crick, the man himself. How many yards has he had already, Stephen?
Well, give me just a moment, I can tell you. Here we go. We
little
got
early.
74 yards. 74 yards on 3 carries.
Wow. 25 yards a carry for Brody Crick. That's a little bit of a sneak peek of the Ethos Broadband data, stats, numbers.
That reminds me, I need to go reserve my spot.
You haven't registered yet.
No.
Kicks up and through the middle with 3:23 left in the first. Your Elks are up by 3 touchdowns.
That was an impressive recovery on the hold. That thing
Yeah.
bounced and rolled about 4 times. He had to scoop it up and get it in the dirt quick.
I'll let you guys see that one back, see if you can see what Ethan was seeing.
That thing was skipping to him.
Yeah, that was a nice catch by the holder.
He's just lucky it kept a straight line, because if it had bounced, it could have got interesting quick.
Hey, Amador probably has some moves. He'd have probably picked it up on the bounce.
Yeah, there you go.
Football kick it.
Yeah.
Yelling, fire, fire.
So, guys, from a recap perspective, we saw the Elks try to do lots of different things. We saw them mix it up. We saw the RPO attempt. We saw a lot of kicking, or saw a lot of passing on that one, but the Elks get it in. Brody Crick, after a number of penalties, get it in for 6 points, and then the PAT. Amador now 3 for 3 as Cochran gets ready to kick another one.
Yeah, the refs are really not liking the aggressiveness of our receivers. That's who keeps getting called, and it's because they're just coming off the line, locking in like they should, and they keep driving.
Yeah, and this isn't a hold. But
yeah, and when they fall down, it looks like they're tackling them, but
Cochran's kick picked up at the 10-yard line, 12 with it.
Nice hit.
He gets found by the first couple men at the 20. I think that's where they'll stop progression. Yep, right at the 20-yard line. So what Stephen was saying, ladies and gentlemen, is if you're interested in getting fiber internet to your home, Ethos Broadband is bringing it to the Round Valley, Southern Apache County. So Round Valley and St. John's areas, Springerville and Eager. They've been pulling cable. You've been seeing those orange tubes all over town. They're going under Main Street, around Main Street, all through the woods to grandmother's house possibly. We go Ethos Broadband, bringing you fiber to the home. So you can go to their website and say, I'm in Apache County, and register interest, and they'll send you an email when you can get ready to get signed up. 2 men in the backfield with the quarterback. He's going to keep it. 2 men, 77 and Kamari Earhart in on the tackle there. 77 for the Elks is Ty Williams. We're going to make it 2nd and about 15. A little more about Ethos, because I feel like when we get into the stats, we're talking numbers all the time. But Ethos, guys, the pricing is looking really good. They're going to have 100 meg service, 250 meg service, 500 meg service, gig service. They're talking about other things and fancy stuff, but those are the plans I've seen come out from the residential side of things. They are going to cater to commercial customers. They want to work with our businesses, and they will have packages to fit their needs from a commercial perspective as well. That's Ethos Broadband, connecting rural America. Another quarterback keeper. He's going to break through that first tackle, but not going to get much more. 3rd down.
Yep, swallowed up on the line by big number 78.
Brennan Brown. Oh, nice shot there. Nice camera work.
Number 4 coming in for the Prospectors. Just under 2 minutes. Your Elks currently lead 21-0. So, Stephen, in the first half, Mercy rolls 42 points in the first half, correct? Yes. 35 in the second. We saw that go into play in the JV game last night. Quarterback all alone. He's going to keep it. Shows pass, says no. Gets a couple yards back to the original 10-yard marker. It's going to be 4th and 10 for the Prospectors. You know, Ethan, I think I figured it out. Gareth usually comes down with me, and I think I probably sugar him. Well, no. Is Emily going to listen to this? Hopefully not. Not that I would ever give him sugar. No. But maybe did he have less sugar today? Because he's locked in. We got some really nice shots so far. A little less shaky cam. It's looking really good there on the sideline. I'm going to have to take fault for that one, I think.
You have to stop buying him those bag of Starburst.
Less Starburst. Starburst after the game. After the game. Kicks up, kicks high. It's going to be shallow, though. It's going to bounce at the 44-yard line. The Elks again, no return going to happen to the 46.
Okay, I like us sharpening them up a lot on special teams. As that ball was coming up short, we saw Brody running and pointing to the area where it is so that people in that area know to scatter and fan out.
Communicating.
Yes.
Instead of just screaming, the ball's going to hit you. Less than a minute as the clock is at 42 seconds.
Yep.
1st and 10 for the Elks. This is about where I think we picked up the ball more or less every time so far. Just shy of the 50. Robbie, I would agree with that. Here we go. Cage Finch going to hand off. Is that Titan Myers? I saw
Myers.
2 on there. Titan with a great second effort for an Elks. I think it's going to be close to – no, never mind. They're tightening the chain there. I think it's going to be 2nd and inches. Nope, he's gonna tell him to move on down to first downtown. Robbie Sherwood saying that he feels bad for the AJ's quarterback, that he's having to run the play back and forth every time. That's going to wear on him, I would think, by the end of the game. What, did Shane try to take the camera? Is that what's going on?
I don't know if it's Shane. Is that Shane?
Shane Walker, yeah, Shane Walker. I went and talked to him before the game. He's down there helping out from a medical perspective side of things for the Elks here tonight. Pass up over the top. J.J. Logan.
Oh,
incomplete.
Hard. Punched out, looks like.
Great attempt there by Logan.
Little bit behind him, but good throw, catchable ball.
You know, it's been really neat to see him progress this year. I felt like he was struggling a little bit with receptions and catches early on in the season. But, man, Steven, I bet if we aggregated the numbers over the course of the season, his percentage of reception has shot through the roof the last, 4 games or so?
Yes.
Is that the end of the quarter already?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I thought it was a timeout. I was getting ready like, Ray Lynn, who called the timeout? I don't know.
That's a good time. No, we got 12 on the clock. We must have swapped quarters already. I didn't hear any buzzer or anything go off either.
Our
Which
headphones
helps.
are that good.
I don't know if they have one.
I don't. Yep. Anyway, New Level Wellness Med Spa guys talking about Mr. Shane Walker down there on the sideline chatting it up with our camera crew. New Level Wellness Med Spa just opened up a location in Show Low. Their claim to fame is same-day telemed consultation, next-day meds. Whether you're looking for weight loss, hormones, peptides, give their offices a call. They have one in Gilbert and in Show Low. And if you mention Let's Go Elks, $100 off your first month of weight loss treatment. New Level, baby. Get a hold of Shane.
Yeah, take your life to a new level.
Oh, elevate.
Elevate.
Dominate and devastate. It'll blow you away. RV High is number 1, and we are here to stay. Second down, says the situation.
Nice cut.
Myers with a great read there. He's going to come all the way back around. Steven, is he going to make it to the end zone? He's got to beat 4.
Yes, there he goes.
I don't see laundry, ladies and gentlemen. That's another Trail Riders touchdown.
Great cutback.
Let's watch this kick by Amador, and then we're going to show you the instant replay. Ethan liked it so much we want to see it again, and I don't disagree.
A run so nice, you got to see it twice.
Wham!
Poet didn't know it. Or maybe
I knew
he
it,
did.
Steven.
Poet, he kind of knew it. He knew. So humble, ladies and gentlemen. So humble, our video engineer.
That's from years of academic decathlon in high school.
Ethan, you were in Acadec, weren't you?
I was.
That's why I brought that up to our attention.
4 for 4 is Amador. 11:47 left in the half. Your Elks are up 28-0. Hey, let's do a really quick. That was a play or two? Was that one play? It was 2 plays.
So it was the drop from, well, I'm saying knocked out. He had it, and as he was getting tackled,
JJ.
he got punched out by JJ, and then Titan Myers taking care of business.
Yeah. And then this play right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is the other play for the drive. Let's watch Titan Myers make an adjustment. One, Steven called it out during the play, a great read. Watch him read this line. Boom,
cut.
Right there, and then cuts across. We see Brenton Walker right there causing interference on 13. And Titan Myers with the speed and the wheels to get in there for another Trail Riders touchdown here in the Arizona's Choice Insurance second quarter. Guys, Arizona's Choice Insurance bringing us the second quarter for a number of years here on Let's Go Elks. If you're looking for life or Medicare coverage, give them a call or go to their website, arizonaschoiceinsurance.com or 928-333-3333. No, JV does not currently have a game scheduled for next week. I heard the coaches saying they were looking, trying, hoping, but we think the JV season might be over as they finish undefeated all year. Nice work by the JV this year. Ball. Oh, wobble, baby.
Off the hands.
Picked up at the 5. Brody Crick. So fast he can't stop himself. Like, I legit don't know if he knew how fast he was going. Here, I'll see if we can see this again really quick. So ball bounces off his helmet, gets to about the 5-yard line, and just watch Brody.
It's like when you're driving down the canyon, you get that first corner, you're like, oh,
Whoa!
whoa. I'm going a lot faster than I think I am.
That one. Okay. For me on the canyon, it's coming back home. So up out of the canyon. You get out of the canyon, and then like a mile or two out, there's one that's a hard right turn that I forget is there every time. And I'm just like, just like that, ladies and gentlemen.
Hence picking up Delta Tires and sponsor this season.
So Sherrod Martin's right. I've literally never seen somebody outrun themselves. That's amazing.
Ooh.
Ball to the 10.
Drop play.
Gain of about 2 yards on the play. I think we're going to have 2nd and 8. Field is dry. I walked across talking to the refs, and there were a couple spots that were pretty pretty dry with some dirt exposed, and I'm like, ooh, that's going to feel a little different if you find your cleat there.
Yeah. Weather is phenomenal.
Right? Like, there is no movement. Again, now's the night if you wanted to do an outside kick for distance. I think Amador will have an opportunity to do so this evening. All right, second down, 2nd and 8 for the Prospectors. Slapping his hands for the ball.
Ooh.
Boom!
Stop.
Ooh,
Was that
broke
Kamari?
through.
Yeah, it was
Kamari Earhart.
on the blitz.
So now a hit so nice you got to see it twice.
That was like a magic missile, bro.
Wait, firebolt. Firebolt.
Fireball.
White Mountain Regional Medical Center bringing us the instant replays, guys. New ER. Hopefully you haven't have to go in there. Hopefully you haven't got to see the amazing ER that I have, but I have. I've gotten to see the inside of the new ER, and it's really nice. They also have nuclear medicine. They have CT. They have a new MRI machine. Locally helping us take care of our critical care. White Mountain Regional Medical Center located in Springerville, Arizona. Right there near the light.
Pretty sure that's nuclear. Nuclear?
Nuclear.
I'm just teasing.
Words are hard. All right, quarterback from the shotgun. Lots of pressure again. He keeps it. He's going to get right about where it's a 4th and 10 situation. Ball's going to be on about the 8.
Lane Hill and Kelapolo, I believe.
Ooh, Brody Kelapolo. 5-0-5-0. There's a country song, and I don't have enough caffeine yet. Somebody call the popo. Something 5-0. Somebody call the popo. 5150. That, I think, is what it was. Brody Kelapolo, the number 50, ladies and gentlemen. Sherrod's also seeing the inside. Thank you, Sherrod. It is a very nice new one. A short punt that's going to bounce and bounce to, what, about 35? Steven, I'm not sure where it came out.
I think he'll come out about 37, 36 or 37.
They are, yep. He's right there about the 37. I think we're going to get a generous spot there for the punt as the Elks pick the ball up in Prospector territory. I
know. Trace Brown was back to receive, and he was very sad I didn't make it to him.
But hey.
I could just see it. He's like, oh, man.
I'm not 12.
I'm the other one, too.
You can, yes, it's the other way. This is not a mirror. You can kick it to me.
I may be pretty dangerous to return it still, but I'm not number 12. Trace
with a great play, guys. Go back and watch the video from last night in the JV game. Trace Brown with some amazing moves on the football field. A lot of players. Chase Luker, number 66, got a touchdown last night.
Really?
3 carries, ran it 3 times in a row. Boom, boom, boom. Third one went in for a touchdown. It was really fun to see. Do we have a what's going on now?
AJ Coach is fired up.
Did we get a timeout?
It has to be because we're huddled.
Raylan, what's going on? Raylan doesn't even know. Did anybody actually call a timeout?
It might be an official timeout.
But the coach was definitely excited.
Yeah, there's nothing on their board. So so now it is reflecting that
the Prospectors took a timeout.
AJ took a timeout, yes.
So take one. Yep, she already took the timeout away. It's showing the timeout. Here we go. 1st and 10. Cage Finch is going to be all alone. Can I stand up and not hit their camera? I hope so. Cage Finch, pass to the right side. It's up. Brody Crick, like a gazelle. Incomplete. You know, I can say it was like a gazelle because I don't think gazelles are very good at catching footballs.
It's a lack of thumbs.
It's good. That opposable thumb thing, I think, is useful.
Yeah, the hoof may be a problem, too.
Yeah.
You know, but the Elks seem to do a pretty good job.
That's true.
So I don't know.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure a gazelle does not have, like, a cloven hoof, so they don't even have, like, the flexibility.
It's not even like a pincher situation going on.
Yeah.
Hey, Cage Finch is all alone in the backfield again. Here we go. From the shotgun, 2nd and 10. He backs up about 8 yards. Connection to Jeffrey Cochran. Jeffrey's going to come on back, but we're going to get into the red zone. Elks, 1st down.
I mean, could have went out of bounds, but was like, no, I want to hit. I'm going to turn back into traffic.
Let's keep the clock running.
Yeah.
Gazelles outrun themselves all the time. Sherrod, you are correct. You're dialed in. Sherrod, we miss you. I thought we might see you for this one. I did not. I didn't text anybody this week. I don't even know if I talked to Ethan this week. Like, it was a week.
We did briefly on, like, Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
Cage Finch, quick pass.
Ooh.
Gets deflected by number 3 for the Prospectors, trying to get it to Cochran, I think.
Yeah, I think he saved a touchdown. So
Yeah.
Cochran was going in if the ball gets to him.
But deflected, so it falls just behind him, looked like.
Yeah.
Let's watch this replay. Oh, so it went like a little wide in front of him. Yep.
Had to reach for it and unable to. Again, is it the hooves? Like, I don't know. We're just, something's happening. 8 minutes, 37 seconds left in the half here in the Arizona's Choice Insurance. Second quarter as Cage Finch rolls right side. Nice blocking there by the offense. Pass complete to Brenton Walker. Brenton's going to run right down that 5-yard line. It's going to be a first and goal.
Flag.
Where's the flag in the backfield?
Right here on the sideline.
Okay, let's see if we can see what this is.
Is that going to be a blind side?
Yes, blindside block.
Man, I've got it. Like, I got the mic turned up. I feel like I'm going to get.
Yeah, hit him in front, but he never saw him. So I guess that's how they call it now.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't.
Had it for a second.
I heard you heard him, right?
Yes.
Like something's going on.
Is he not pushing the button hard enough? It's where it's like engaging but not staying.
So first,
the toggle switch is not toggling.
Second down.
So there's not toggling occurring. Wyatt, we were just talking about you pregame. Wyatt, thanks for joining us here on the live stream. Cage Finch, quick pass to the left side.
Oh.
Intended for Case and Finch, but a little over the top. It's going to be third down. Yeah, Wyatt, we were just talking. Somebody had asked about why snow cones. Like, what is the deal? Because there's a smoothie vendor here tonight, and somebody was like, what is the deal with snow cones? And we're like, well, Wyatt sent like $1 or $2 on the first time we ever got a super chat ever. And we were joking, and it became that Ethan needed a snow cone. And Ethan got a snow cone. I will let you know that night, Ethan got his snow cone. That was, where was that? Florence.
Yes.
Cage Finch now moving, shaking, looking. I think he's going to keep it. To the 15, to the 10. Takes a hit.
Oh,
that's a bad call.
That was a bad one. But he's been throwing them all night.
Yeah.
Flag on the play.
That was a nice block, you know.
I mean, he set his feet, got square in front of him, and then engaged.
Personal foul, blindside block, number 8, 15 yards.
That was not a blindside block.
And it wasn't number 8 that threw it, so.
Lots of things wrong, unfortunately, with that play. 8:10 left in the half, though.
Personal foul, blindside block, number 8 on the offense. 15 yards, replay 3.
Yeah, personal foul against Lane Hill.
No, third down. Should be third down.
Yeah, because that was number 2 that threw the block that they tossed the flag
He's
on.
telling him, the judge at the ball is telling him we're at 3. I'm telling you guys, this is the night of, like, what down is it roulette. I think we're just gonna guess. All right, Cage all alone, third down and 15. Cage looking, cuts back, pass up the middle. Brenton Walker. Was he out of bounds? He was. Let's see if we can catch that one again for you here in just a sec. Watch this offensive line, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready. White Mountain Regional Medical Center replay. Cage Finch got a pocket. Ball's up.
Just a little
step
long.
out. Yeah. Step out. So now it's fourth down. Ball's on the 25-yard line, so that would be a 42-yard attempt, but the Elks are going to call a timeout. Oh. Guys, we're almost to hoodie season. And when I think of hoodies around this time, I think of the Backwoods Tees hoodie I had that got borrowed. It was so good that somebody needed it more than me, and I got another one. So, guys, if you need some hoodies, you need T-shirts, you need something screen printed, family reunion, club, volleyball tournament, whatever you're doing, backwoodstees.com. They will customize. They'll even build stuff for you.
Yep.
They'll take care of what you need. But good people, Backwoods Tees, go give them a yell. Proud part of the Let's Go Elks advertising family. We're glad to have them here at Let's Go Elks.
Yeah, they just got some. My wife just got some stuff from them for the school store. He's
right
really
on.
happy. Some new hats. Got some more new hats coming in next week. Yeah, they do a great job for him.
And right there, talking about the weather again, Cowboy Up just popped up right there. Cowboy Up, guys, it's wood hauling season. You need a wood splitter. You need a new chainsaw. You need a new chain for your saw, which is what I need. Go and see Jeff and the fine folks. Then pick you up some dog food, some hay, and whatever else you might need in their amazing store. Cowboy Up, located right there in the middle, Springerville, Arizona. It's 4th down. Brody Crick, all alone. Touchdown round back. All right, what's something on the trail? What's something on the Trail Riders menu, Steven, that you've never had that you've wanted to try before?
Oh.
Or have you eaten everything like me, almost everything on the menu?
I've never had their French dip.
Okay. I could get behind that. I like that. Whenever I stray, I go to the patty melt, and I'm just a huge fan of a patty melt.
Oh, I bet that is good. I haven't had their patty melt.
It is. They do a good job with the onions. I do it on sourdough. That is good. Trail Riders bringing us the touchdowns, and Amador bringing us the extra points. Guys, with 7:51 left in the half, it's 35-0. So, a penalty-plagued drive recap, guys?
Yeah. I mean, as many penalties as we did plays in the end.
Yeah.
It was one at a time. And just push it back. Kid said, I'll throw it again. Wait, okay, you want me to run it? No, okay. We'll still get it. All right, I'll throw it again. And that last play, nobody on. Brody, there it is. So, Wyatt, there is a smoothie vendor here tonight. So, apparently it's hashtag smoothie for Ethan. Or Ethan Smooth? I don't know.
Well, I mean, depending on the situation. I've been described as such before.
And
it's been a while.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the LeSueur Advance halftime show, we'll get Emily on. We'll get her a microphone, see what happens. Sherrod Martin says the pork chops are good at Trail Riders, not to divert the conversation at all. But Wyatt, we appreciate you. Thanks for the super chat, getting us a couple bucks. We'll see if we can't get Ethan and Steven a smoothie tonight. Well, I offered one to Steven, but apparently they're outside the situation that Steven's currently living in.
Wyatt, going to the Devils game tomorrow night?
Ooh. Did you hear the band? That was amazing. That was amazing.
That was 21?
Yes.
Is that the numbers I'm seeing?
Trace Brown
with the stop.
Ball's going to get to about the 24, 20. Where are you going to stop moving? 21-yard line. Hashtag, so Wyatt Hetrick, hashtag smooth Ethan. Ladies and gentlemen, blow up the chat. Hashtag smooth Ethan. Or smoothie Ethan, one or the other. We'll take both.
I could use it. I'm a little prickly.
Wyatt, that's a dumb question, Mr. Pena.
Of course you're going to the game. I know.
We were looking. So, Wyatt, maybe we need to have a conversation. We were looking at tickets, man, and it was slim pickings. We thought about staying down and going to the game tomorrow versus Houston. I think we might hit the pause button and try to do Territory Cup. That would be a fun time because it is at ASU this year. 1st and 10 for the Prospectors. Run. Quarterback keeper. He's going to find 3 or 4 Elks just past the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Jackson Crick on the bottom of that pile.
So I haven't seen the email yet. I get emails as an alumni from ASU. Did they sell out again? They had sold out every home game. They did this one as well.
Yeah, but I've been able to get tickets a couple of times this year at the last minute at decent prices.
I've been looking. I've been hoping to sneak something, right, and it just hasn't been friendly. Curtis, I saw that notification. No Tyson tomorrow, unfortunately. Quarterback. Oh no! Ball's loose, 10-yard line. Quarterback trying to make some lemonade. You know what? 10 was in the vecindario, if you will.
Right there, he is outside the tackle box, and he got the ball past past line of scrimmage, so that was legal, even if nobody had been there.
Yeah, Wyatt confirming sold out 5 home games in a row. Great support as we activate the Valley.
We'd also like to invite our homecoming court. Anyone involved in the homecoming court, please.
So once again, a shout out to Wyatt with the super chat, guys. If you want to give to the smoothie, to the hashtag Smooth Ethan Fund, you can hit the and Emily just got back and she just looked and she said, "Excuse me, excuse me." What was that?
What she's thinking.
I just hey. All right, quick pass to the right side. Ethan, you were talking about that earlier. He was just a little bit behind that, unfortunately. But, guys, if you want to give a super chat, you can just click that. It's a $sign button in the chat. And if you like what we're doing so much, you can support Let's Go Elks from home by joining Team Black or Team Gold. Hit that join button in the description of the video. Or when you hit subscribe, it'll change to join. You can click that there, join Team Black or Team Gold here on Let's Go Elks as we get ready for our halftime interview with Emily Holiday.
Now that drew a
Again,
look.
we got another look. If only the webcam was pointed that way. That'd be. All right, guys. Arizona's choice second quarter. We're about halfway through as your Elks lead 35-0. The Elks 1 touchdown away from the clock running. Punt gets blocked a little bit. I think someone may call that a muffed punt. 34-yard line's where the ball's going to stop.
No, that wouldn't.
I
wouldn't
believe that was a
qualify.
stuffed punt.
That,
Stuffed.
yeah.
You know what? Stuffed crust pizza.
Oh.
That's childhood right there. That makes me feel warm on the inside.
We were close enough. I was thinking like turducken.
It is. It's almost Thanksgiving. Get after it.
In Brazil, they put chocolate in the crust.
Oh, I was still on turducken.
No.
But we're back
There's
to
a
pizza.
chocolate in the duck.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, whoa.
That way, like when you finally
It's
get
like
in there,
40 chests.
surprise. Surprise.
And it's in the shape of a rabbit.
Yeah, oddly enough. And it holds it, even though it's been cooked for 5 hours. I don't know what's going on there. Guys, it's going to be Thanksgiving before you play. So we've been talking Thanksgiving, but it's hard to make like solid plans because we're getting ready for football playoffs. Our hope is we're right here Thanksgiving weekend.
Oh,
Titan Myers on a breakaway. Titan Myers, ladies and gentlemen. You know you can get hot chocolate at Trail Riders? My kids love themselves a hot chocolate this time of year. It's a Trail Riders touchdown.
with all that whipped cream, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
Is it really a problem, though?
How my kids get wound up after the hot chocolate and whipped cream.
See, Ethan, I think we unlocked the shaky cam syndrome. I think we have found out it is mini starbursts. I think we have figured it out.
It's like, no, after.
No, you can buy them, yes. Buy them. You can have them after the third quarter. Turducken latte. Chocolate's in there.
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, 6 for 6 is Amador. And again, like fastest Reed's Motor Lodge drive recap, Titan Myers drove it on in for an
35
Oaks
yards.
touchdown.
That's 2 very long runs for him.
Oh.
Big play.
Good job, the sophomore.
That makes you feel good because we got some years of that coming.
Yep.
I mean,
All right,
pretty
Steve-
soon we can't call them big plays anymore. They're going to have to be Titan plays.
Yeah.
Oh, of Titan proportions.
That's right.
All right, Steven, let's go to the dashboard really quick. The Elks offense and defensive stats brought to you by Ethos Broadband. Steven, what do you got for us? Oh, my goodness, I just saw the opponent's side. That makes me sad.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm very sad now.
2 yards total offense.
I regret everything. No, but Round Valley Elks, guys, 27 yards per carry, average rushing yards 175, team passing 144. We'll come back to the Elk-Elementary predictions here in a little bit.
Yep.
So Miley can confirm the chocolate fudge sauce and sprinkles. And Wyatt, you're absolutely correct. Titan is one of those players who's super fun. I'm glad we got him around for the next couple of years. It's going to be a fun, big chunky years at Elks football. Amador ready to kick now. Ball's going to roll to the 15-yard line. Right side, left side, up the middle, shaking, moving. Man, he couldn't. Did he get frozen in indecision, Steven, and just couldn't make a choice of which way to go?
Like a deer in the Elks light? What?
There were lights in the deer something.
Oh, we have too much fun sometimes.
You play too much.
You're doing too much. All right. We do have the Elk-Elementary predictions that we'll make sure we get back to a little bit later in the broadcast tonight. Guys, thanks for joining us. We're so happy to have you here. You know something that it's probably my wife's favorite thing about what we're seeing in the chat with Let's Go Elks is all of the alumni players that are coming back on. When the JV play, Logan's on, Cochran's on, and they're chatting and they're talking about the Elks. We see Wyatt Hetrick now. It's so fun to see alumni back in the chat following the Elks, even though they're headed on to bigger and better things.
Big hit.
1 yard gain, says the microphone in the booth above us. It looks like a very small 1 yard gain. Second down.
51 and 15, I believe, on that tag.
So Stephen, clock should be running at this point, yes?
Yes.
I haven't seen, this is the first time we'd see it. We'll have to see what happens on an incomplete pass or something, but.
If 51 and 15 meet on a tackle, is that like a funhouse tackle?
No, 1 + 5 is 6.
Thank you.
Not going there. Not going to do it. Okay. Well, I mean, at equal opportunity.
So now we're going to get to see it. He ran out of bounds and gave us the opportunity. Okay, they did stop the clock for just a second, and then I think there was the reminder, guys, we're moving, but there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, it's the official timeout to do the flag.
Holding.
I was about to say, because that was definitely a hold. If what we got called for is a hold, I was like, well, that is, and then he threw it. So,
Yeah.
hey, I'm good with it.
So consistency.
At least it's consistent both ways, right? If you're going to run to this side of the field, just behave.
Yeah.
If you're going to run us to this side of the field, just don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more accurate.
10 yards.
Yeah.
Replay 3.
Yeah, that was a little bit of wham bam, thank you, ma'am, by number 5 there. Yeah, if you're going to run towards us, reconsider. Chase, we haven't had a chance to look at scores yet. Snowflake just crushing it this year. They're having a great season, doing well in the 4A. Timeout Prospectors is what we got going on right here.
Second and a mile.
A country mile, if you will, as I'm told, because these
An
are the
outskirts
country.
mile? Is that a thing?
Yeah, skirting a mile? I don't know. But, guys, if you're looking to buy a mile, an acre, a house, a home, subdivide, whatever, find Jody Emerald Realty Executives. She'll help you guys get settled in, whether it's your starter home, your second home, you're wanting to buy something to do like an Airbnb type situation with, give Jody Emerald a call. She will take you around. I'll never forget she had a pink H2 Hummer when we bought our first home. A huge thanks to Jody Emerald. 928-245-0392. Jody Emerald with Realty Executives. Oh, Brandon Strickland. Guys, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Hashtag Smooth Ethan.
Home stands on the north side. They've got a great variety of treats, so stop by and grab some.
Yeah, we got some additional sideline help, looks like, on the camera.
Who do we got now? It's a herd now. Wait, does Shane have the
Yes.
camera now? Yes. Does he have the headphones on?
Yes, he does.
He does. There you go.
Shane Walker. All the way from Maui. More recently, Sholo. Shane Walker with new level med spa. All right.
But can he operate it properly?
We're going to
That's the
find out.
question.
Guys, we got a nice shot there. We're going to find out, see what he gets post-play. Hopefully he remembers to record every play. Nice reception there. Ooh, look at that. Steady
focus.
hands.
Oh,
Steady doctor hands that he has.
he's taking that camera work to a new level.
Oh, Gareth, watch out. Gareth's they're walking away. Gareth and Eddie gone.
They're giving up. Oh, no.
Shane is going to change professions. He's going to become a cameraman.
You know what? He's welcome on the Let's Go Out crew. He can party with us. We were talking before the game how it is fun getting to do this. You get some really fun views, perspectives, and seats, as it were. Prospectors 3rd and 10. Number 4, pass right side. Pass is complete. Going to get about 5 yards on the play. 4th down. Now at this point, you go for it, Stephen.
5 on the tackle.
Cash Hamlin and Beto, Case and Beto.
So we're seeing some new players in for the Elks defense. Do the Prospectors go,
They might, it looks like they're thinking about it.
or do
here.
you just get to halftime at this point, right? I don't know.
That's what I would do, but I think they're going for it here. I think they're going for it.
All right, Ethan, we're going to get you a smoothie at halftime. Brandon Strickland helping us get it done that way, guys. If you want to help
my guy.
the hashtag Smooth Ethan Fund, hit that super chat. And if you want the perpetual Smooth Ethan Fund, join Team Black or Gold, baby.
Timeout.
Timeout
Yeah.
Prospectors.
Apparently I'm rough around the edges or something. I don't know.
Nothing this smoothie won't fix.
Yeah.
Hashtag Smooth Ethan. That super chat button located in the chat. It's the $ or the dollar. It looks like a dollar bill is what it is. And then you can also support us by joining Team Black or Gold. Goodness. Guys, we may have a little bit longer of a LeSueur Advanced Automotive halftime show tonight because it is homecoming. I heard him announcing the homecoming
There's the
royalty.
Round Valley faithful in the stands.
You know, Sherrod, it's too bad. I would like for that to happen. Sherrod says that Max Preps may or may not be having a stroke right now because it has River Valley up over Payson 67-0 first quarter. You know, somebody check KRIM. If you go to YouTube and do KRIM, it's their radio station. KRIM usually broadcasts for the Longhorns. We haven't had a chance to pull any of those up yet.
That's going to be a good game. River Valley, they've got 3 losses, but all of them to quality schools.
1:11, guys. Left in the half. This is the Arizona's Choice Insurance second quarter.
So you're right, Wes. They're going for it.
I think you have to at this point, and he got
Ooh,
it.
Yeah,
nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, Prospectors first down, and Stephen, if I might ask, is that the first of the night?
One of the night, yes.
Nice.
Prospectors moving the chains. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. We just talked about Jody guys buying a house. I don't think I can say enough nice things about Pioneer Title Agency. Carly and her team there in Springerville will help the title process be as smooth as possible, because the last thing you want is a migraine after you finally decided what house you want to buy. So go see Carly and the fine folks at Pioneer Title.
Oh,
Ooh, almost
I
intercepted
was say
there.
it was off his shin.
And they will help you shin kick a football. Is that
Good
number
job.
6?
Number 6.
Take a look at my roster here. I apologize. That's Case and Reed.
Case and Reed.
We interviewed Case and Reed last night. Let's Go Elks Juniors, kids from the middle school, actually interviewed Case and Reed and Chase Luker last night. So you can go back and watch those interviews. I think I was going to post it. I will try to post the link to that. But fun interviews we had last night with some of the Let's Go Elks Junior kids. As we get to halftime, last play of the half. Ball's loose. But, guys, it doesn't matter much because we're going to go to halftime.
Incomplete
42-0.
That's 54. Looks like you recovered it, but with the half expiring.
But I think they ruled it incomplete.
Did they? Yeah.
Steven, 19-13 Payson in the halftime.
Wow.
So close game there.
Yes.
And that's River Valley, right? River
Yep.
Valley Payson.
Yep.
Oh, goodness. Well, guys, we got the first half in the can, and it's 8:02. Even with all the penalties. Steven, how many penalties total do we have right now? Because I feel like we had a lot, but the clock just moved.
Hi.
Not that many.
Missed one.
Man, it feels like there was a lot more than 5, but Steven's got 5 penalties attributed. Maybe.
Yeah. I may have missed one of ours where we had these 2 back-to-back down here. I may not have recorded one of them. But
Guys, I see 23 minutes on the clock, so I don't know if that's 20 minutes plus the 3 that you have to get. So I think we got a 20-minute halftime. LeSueur Advanced Automotive going to bring us halftime show. I think the marching band's going to do their thing. The homecoming royalty is going to do their thing.
and they're honoring their state championship team from 1975.
75. Okay,
Ooh.
I'd heard like 75 was in my brain, but I wasn't sure. But amazing. We'll see if we can get you guys a shot of the 1975 Prospector team.
That would have been, if I'm not mistaken, they may have played Round Valley that year.
We'll have to look it up.
At that time.
I wasn't around then.
Coming to the 50-yard line, the 1975 state champion Prospectors.
Here they come to the. Oh, we can see them now on the main camera there. Welcome to the LeSueur Advanced Automotive halftime show. Guys, Aaron LeSueur has been taking care of my cars for as long as I've been back in Round Valley. ASE certified technician. He'll take care of pretty much any vehicle that you got, any brand of vehicle, any kind. He's replaced a transmission in a Chevy. He's helped us out with our Mazda and our Nissan. I think if we've owned it, he's looked
Just
at
found
it.
out they played Wickenburg, not
Wickenburg.
Round Valley.
Before capturing the Class B state championship.
Class B is in Bravo.
Yep, that would have been equivalent to today's 2A.
Yep.
So,
You know how cool.
That championship marked Apache Junction's first football.
I'm sorry, we're not even talking. I want to listen. I'm just going to turn up and let you guys hear about him for a second.
Pride and excellence that still inspires our athletes today. Tonight, we honor their grit, teamwork, and golden memories on this very field. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for the 1975 state champion Apache Junction Prospectors.
Any championship team, no matter how long ago it is, it's cool to see them get recognized.
Yes.
Especially at the state games when you see them recognize championship teams, even at state games. So congratulations to the 1975 Apache Junction Prospectors. Guys, here to start off the LeSueur Advanced Automotive, let's take a look at around the state what we got going on right now. So Max Prep reporting some scores. Woo, Gilbert Christian, Valley Christian, 6-7 at halftime.
Ooh.
Tight game. And we expected that was one of the games that we wanted to see how it shook out. Gilbert Christian, Valley Christian, 1 point, 1 PAT separating both of those right now.
I would love to see Gilbert Christian finish that off.
Yep.
And win that one.
All right, Seton Catholic up over ALA Ironwood, 14-0.
That's another one that helps us.
Bottom of the bracket right there.
Well, it's a team we've played, so if they win, that helps our rating.
Their strength, yep.
Yeah.
Blue Ridge in the third quarter up 19 points over ALA Mesa North. So not just a blow-away game of any means, and so we'll see what happens there next week. The Elks hosting ALA Mesa North for senior night.
Santan Foothills and Coolidge, close game, or closer.
Closer game, 2-touchdown football game there in the second quarter.
Yep.
Hey, you know that one, Round Valley and AJ. We got that game right here for you. Florence up over Safford. Right now, again, that would be nice if Florence will win that game.
Yep.
By the rankings, they should.
They should.
So either a late start or we haven't had an update in a while on that one. A deed right here, River Valley Payson. It says first quarter, but we've been told in the chat that it's halftime.
And River Valley up 19-13.
Oh, River Valley is up. Sherrod just saying in the chat, oops, I was wrong. It is backwards there. And so, all right, let's take a look while we got the stats up. Here is the Elementary stats, predictions. Let's take a look and see what Miss Grover and the kids decided. And Steven, how are they looking? We're saying 250 yards rushing, 150 yards passing with 56 points. And so they're close. The Elks need 2 more touchdowns to make that a reality. Now, you can see their maturity from football a little bit more because they put Seth Whitaker as being the player of the game. Do you think we're going to see him all second half in the quarterback position?
Yeah, I mean, he was in on that last touchdown that we scored. He was the quarterback that handed it to Myers on that last play. So, yeah, I expect to see him the rest of the game. 5
sacks, 1 fumble recovery, 1 interception. How many sacks? We've had a number of plays in the backfield so far,
yeah, but
1 or 2?
But not because they haven't been pass plays. We haven't had an official sack yet. We've had several tackles for loss, but no sacks themselves.
Okay, and then Davin Gillespie they're looking at from the defensive side of thing. Again, I think they decided let's take a look at the JV level. What have the Elks been doing? Who might we see get a lot of playing time? So Seth Whitaker, Davin Gillespie is who Miss Grover's team is on the lookout for this week here on Let's Go Elks.
I'm thinking they're going to be really close on the point total. Really close on the point total.
You think only 2 more touchdowns in the second half?
Possibly.
Are we going to give up a score in the second half?
No, I don't.
You think it'll remain a shutout?
Yeah.
A lot of the scores, you look at a lot of the scores throughout the season, a lot of teams that are doing a lot of shutouts. We typically will give a touchdown or 2. Do you attribute that to the lower, the 9th and 10th graders getting to play some of our underclassmen?
Yeah.
And mistakes, but mistakes being able to be made on a varsity football field. And so, like I'm okay that we're not shutting out every single team. Ethan, your thoughts on giving a couple touchdowns on that? I mean, does that hurt our strength in the rankings or schedule?
No.
A
score
win's
doesn't
a win.
matter. It's just a win.
So your thoughts, do you mind the non-shutouts, letting a couple scores happen? I think the experience gained on the field makes up for anything the scoreboard shows.
I agree. I've always felt that way. You know, and really, I feel like Apache Junction's biggest problem is they're not strong tacklers. They don't, when they make connection, they're lacking pop, and they're not wrapping up. And so we're just, even when we're making connection, we're getting out of it. Our yards after contact, if we track that, would be through the roof.
Yeah, very high.
I think we saw that last night in the JV game as well. Just soft is the first word that came to mind, but just not as much aggression, not as much. But we've seen the refs responding to that about how even you're saying our receivers, Ethan's
how
playing
they've been
aggressive.
blocking. They have not liked that, and that's because, you know, as Gronk would say, that we've been taking him out of the club.
Yeah.
But, Steven, looking at yours, so the Elks have had 50 yards in penalties, showing 4 penalties. We think there might be one more possibly. Yes. But Apache Junction only with 10 yards of penalties. So 5 penalties, 50 to 10 from a yards perspective. Not a huge difference there. Round Valley with 9 first downs, and we just saw the Prospectors get their first down of the night. And so, and a touchdown is a first down.
Yes.
And so Seth
Offensive
Whitaker.
touchdown. Offensive touchdown.
Yes. So Seth Whitaker got a first down when he handed the ball off, and Titans scored that. So first down for Mr. Whitaker. Again, I don't know, Ethan, if you heard, Seth Whitaker and Davin Gillespie, the 2 players that Miss Grover's class looking out for. And I think we'll see some of that in the second half. I think we'll see some of those players. I think it's fun to see their maturity in the game, to see them talking about that a little bit differently. Guys, we're going to take a second, though, and let you see the marching band of Apache Junction High School. Let's go to the field.
So much. Let's give it up for the Apache Junction Marching Band.
All right, let me turn down that hot mic. But guys, I love marching bands. I'm a sucker for a marching band. We are going to stop what we're doing anytime that a marching band gets to broadcast or gets to perform, and we will broadcast them. My daughter loves going to college football games as long as we can sit right by the band. Like, she just wants to be, and I'm like, well, that's a headache waiting to happen, but it's fun.
Yeah, drum line.
We have sat very close to ASU's marching band, very close to Oregon's marching band. We have definitely lost some decibel range in our earballs, I think, at some point. So,
not the earballs.
I don't know. I couldn't decide what. I was between 2 ferns, if you will.
Yeah.
And couldn't decide what to do. But, guys, we still haven't had homecoming royalty presented, have we, or did I miss that? Were we talking through that?
I think we're going now.
Here we go. There's a lot of pink going on right now. But, guys, a huge thank you to you for our Super Chats. Wyatt and Brandon, you guys bought Addie, who's our field camera technician. You bought her a smoothie. We're going to get her a smoothie right now. So a huge thanks. But do not stop #SmoothEthan, because I think that definitely is a thing. But we are going to get – we're going to get Addie a smoothie this evening.
How many people are royalty? There's like, oh, so there's cheerleaders escorting each couple. No?
Just one. So one cheerleader is moving. So we got 1, 2. So do they have
4
a
for
junior?
freshmen.
Do they have a junior court and a senior? I don't, Ethan. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, each class has
Dukes and duchesses, multiple.
duchesses, I believe.
Dutch-eye.
Dutchy.
Dutchy. It's Dutchy.
Oh, freshmen were lords and ladies, I'm being told.
That makes sense. And we do that for our court. We have attendance.
Yes.
We have the attendance, and then a duke and duchess, a king and a queen, and what's the other one? A prince and a princess?
ligaments?
Princess, yeah.
I like Dutch-eye, though. Or Dutchy.
Such a crap joke. I'm so sorry.
Ethan, have you had Dutchy bros before? It's like a thing. I don't know. No, it's not a thing.
No. I have one sister that lives down here, and she's a fan of the Dutch Bros.
She lives at Dutchy Bros?
Yeah.
All right.
She said she left her house to come visit, and she was an hour late. And I was like, what happened?
'Cause of
Did you
Dutchy
stop?
Bros.
She's like, yeah, the line at Payson was really long.
Oh, my. So, guys, is it just me, or is this late in the year for a homecoming? I
It
feel
is
like
super late.
Halloween-themed homecoming almost. You know, it's
Almost,
like.
yeah.
And ours, I would say for ours, super early.
Yeah.
Or like middle of September, we had our homecoming.
Yeah.
And so we have now been to Round Valley's homecoming, Blue Ridge's homecoming,
Santan Foothills.
Santan Foothills, and AJ's homecoming.
Yeah.
They're going to host a team next week for their senior night next week. And then we will host ALA Mesa North, a new team, right? New school, new team there on the 202 loop. You know, Curtis, you're on to something. Curtis says attendi, multiple attendees, attendances.
Attendages?
A class attendages. So it's like appendages, but attendees. Like we're making things up at this point. Oh my goodness. We'll see if we can get an answer on this. Hey Siri, is attendi a word? And ladies and gentlemen at home, let me know how many of you have Siri currently responding to your request right now. We can try this again. Alexa, tell me a joke. I just want to know if it worked. We don't know if so if you remember, Ethan, was it the Xbox 360 that was voice activated? And so on stream, people would do super chats on stream, and it would say like, "Okay, Xbox, shut down," or something, and it would shut down people's consoles while they were streaming.
Oh, that is rude, man.
And the only one I haven't done is, "Okay, Google, get me directions to the Grand Canyon." So we'll see what happens there. We'll see if anybody fell for it, or if it does a better job now. We have a HomePod in our living room, so theoretically, I think it would catch it for us. Steven's currently getting directions to the Grand Canyon because his Android phone heard what I said. I don't know. Where are they? Oh, he told me to bring the camera down, ladies and gentlemen. This is Smoothie Connect. He said his trailer smiles. So to bring that camera down here. I know none of you are here, but he's got a really good smoothie. I got the blueberry one a little bit early. He's rocking a hat now. He didn't have the hat on earlier. But there is Addie right now getting her Let's Go Elk smoothie. I'm all for holding that shot as we see Addie getting her smoothie. I should take a microphone down there.
Addie, what does it taste like?
No, but guys,
Play-by-play.
Addie, the PE teacher at the elementary school, decides to spend her Fridays with us. Super thankful for her and her work at the field camera. Her and Gareth have kind of adopted whatever that is for this season and been comfortable there. Last week we shook things up and did things a little bit differently, but a huge thanks to Miss Mindar for bringing us the shots from the sideline as she gets herself a smoothie, and Gareth obviously getting that embarrassing shot right inside on the track. Very nice. Does she know that she's currently being videoed?
She's probably knows he's back there, and that's why
Call
she
Amanda
won't turn
McBride mobile. Did she roll her eyes?
around. I don't know if she rolled her eyes yet.
Let's find out. We're gonna go live with Amanda McBride down on the field. Amanda McBride down there getting Addie a smoothie. You guys want to turn and wave because Gareth's got you on the field camera. Addie was like, "Whoa, no, don't look." All right, ladies and gentlemen, Amanda McBride and Addie Mindar down on the field. Not down by the smoothie, actually. Getting themselves a smoothie. Thank you for our super chats That's getting Addie a smoothie tonight. It's halftime. LeSueur Advanced Automotive. Let me look. I have got some text messages. My goodness. Yes. So Alexa told April Eager a joke.
Nice.
That
Was it
worked.
good?
Yeah, April, was it a good joke? And what was the joke? Drop us in chat. Was the joke so we can give it back. Let me see. Curtis, are you chatted just a minute ago. Curtis, are you still watching during halftime right now? Let me see. Where's Curtis Elmer? Let me know in the chat, Curtis. We got a little bit of lag because we don't do ultra low latency, especially over cellular. But let's see if we got Curtis in the chat because I got a little something real quick. Curtis and Chubbs talking about the Dodgers game. I don't know what the score is. Chubbs says that this is better than the Dodgers game, and that's high praise because Chubbs loves the Dodgers.
It's
So
probably
that's-
because we're winning.
Yeah.
That's good news to me because maybe that means the 11-4 Blue Jays over the
11-4?
Dodgers.
Ooh.
Guys,
Yeah, okay,
Hang on.
Chubbs.
hang on, Chubbs.
I love it.
Oh,
I love
Mr.
it.
Mr. Lazoya, are you still with us, Chubbs? Excuse me, sir. Are you with us, Chubbs?
That is classic.
Yeah.
I love that move.
Rustin loves the Blue Jays, absolutely loves them. I had some work in Toronto last year, so we went to Rogers Center and got to watch. It's a beautiful stadium. Have you guys seen like Rogers Center? It opens like around like this. Chase Field opens just side to side. This is like a circular movement, and it like I don't even unravels. I have no idea. Curtis, all right, Curtis. I hope because yes, I'm glad Curtis is watching, but wanted to give a shout out to Charlotte. I meant to last week, ladies and gentlemen. Charlotte Elmer. One of my favorite people. During COVID, I got to have a lot of Teams calls with Charlotte, and we got to know each other a little bit. She has shared with me, guys, she's going to be a fashion designer. I have seen her book of things that she has made. She has got some amazing spring, fall, and winter selections for you. So Charlotte Elmer, ladies and gentlemen, you want to give her a call in about, a decade, maybe 15 years.
Yeah.
She will get you hooked up. But Charlotte, always good to talk to you. I just sad that you can't talk
Sorry.
back. Wait, what? Did you just get eaten?
They took a swipe at me.
I don't know. They
Is it
heard.
as big as the one last week that came
Yeah.
that dive bombed us.
You got to keep your head on a swivel around these stadiums, man.
Oh goodness. 4-11. That's what I'm talking about. Toronto.
I will never yell for the Dodgers. That's just safe.
And you can say what you want to say, and that's totally fine with the Dodgers because I'm not a huge fan. But wait, whoa, cut to it. What's going on?
Push the buttons.
We're pushing button.
Oh, she just noticed there's a camera.
Oh, wait.
It's ruined.
Oh,
Oh, no.
oh no. We've been prospected.
Yeah.
I saw the sprinkler at one point. I mean, it was getting involved.
All the white boy dances.
Yes.
All the white boy dances. Anyways, you cannot say that Ohtani isn't like a once-in-a-generation player.
I love watching him.
Yes.
So he just happens to play for the Dodgers,
Yes.
right? But Ohtani is fun. And by the way, when I go watch the Diamondbacks, I think they have a losing record when I'm present. But hashtag beat LA. When I went and watched them, we watched the Diamondbacks beat the Dodgers. Ohtani did get a home run in the very end of the game, but not before the Diamondbacks secured the victory there. But it is World Series time. And the Blue Jays may or may not be currently participating. All right, guys. We've got, it says 2 minutes here. We're stretching. The Elks aren't even out yet. I think we're probably going to have to see 3 more minutes on the clock, which will make a 26-minute halftime, which is kind of a little bit of a rare, weird side. It's definitely my speakers. It's just not going to be straight at all. So let me fix this. There we go. There we go. I just could not. This looked weird. Just couldn't get over this.
So cool now.
So cool. All right, who's in the chat? TDN, who are you? Let's go Elks. We agree. We like to say let's go Elks a lot. We like it when the fans cheer it, scream it, yell it. Let's go Elks. I wonder, there are speakers on the other side. I wonder if those speakers are other channels on their amplifier.
Ooh.
Because when we did the testing, he only ramped up one of the 4 channels. And I turned them all on for a little while, but I could only – anyway, sorry, long story short, when I got here, their sound system wasn't working. So I spent the first hour or so helping make some cables and get them a sound system for tonight. They've been having a little bit of issue situation. And Curtis, you may not be wrong. Halftime will be longer than the second half. It's going to be close. Here come your Round Valley Elks. See if we got a shot of them coming back out on the field. Jensen's on it, ladies and gentlemen. Jensen Bigelow back in the house as we wrap up.
Addie shooing the camera away. Saying,
Get on
hey,
out of here.
The boys are back.
Like a mean old prospector, right? Like she's just,
Yes. Get on quiet now.
Yo. Here come the Round Valley coaching staff. I don't think we're going to see the Elks coaching staff back up here in the second half. We may have a thought that we might not. Yes, Charlotte. I'm glad you heard. Charlotte, hope you enjoy the second half. We're having fun. Maybe what we'll have to do is get Charlotte to design us a shirt.
Ooh.
Or something. We'll see if maybe this can be like a Charlotte Backwoods Tees combo situation. Maybe we'll work on that.
Something nice for the playoffs.
Charlotte, if you got some time, if you want a little art extra credit, see what you can work up for us, a little Let's Go Elks action. See what we can get maybe. If you're interested, no pressure.
All the pressure.
I didn't say that. All right, guys, 3 minutes back on the clock. We got 3 minutes before the third quarter as we wrap up LeSueur Advanced Automotive halftime coverage. Guys, I am going to stand up and stretch for about 90 seconds, and then we'll be back at it. Watch the boys get stretched themselves, and we're going to bring you the Sierra Propane third quarter in just a minute.
Still tape. We're like, this thing's gonna fall apart. So when I got here, it was really bad.
Hank
The input on the amp is made for a micro line, so you put a mixer into it. If you talk to them at all, they just need to light up channels 2 and 3 for line inputs, and then you can put that in the mixer, and everything will be fine. Because it sounds good right now, just you, but not being able to use it is just hard. Like, that's just not fun.
Well, they don't know it, but I'm taking over the stream because I'm pretty sure Pena's eating a pretzel. Wes is talking about how to fix their stadium speakers.
What's up, Sal?
I'm looking forward to the second half.
Good to see you.
All right. Got Addie walking back down the field. Let's take another look at the boys. Payson just scored, blocked the extra point. Game is now tied with River Valley 19-19. Sounds like a good one there.
Ethan, are we going to ever have Addie help us again? You just captured her walking across with
Okay.
her Let's Go Elks Super Chat smoothie?
So what had happened was.
Oh, yes. Give me context. So when she walks back, listens back on this, she can be like, oh, I understand.
So Gareth was filming the boys stretching.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. Loved it. Like, hey, this is what we were getting. Good quality sideline shots of the boys being boys.
And Addie.
And then a gentleman in the stands started flicking the atmosphere mic. And so I got up from my station. I went. We had a quick little chat. We're cool. Ain't nothing wrong. I come back, and we're watching Addie just, like, make the slow walk back, enjoying her smoothie. So,
Ladies and gentlemen, a Let's Go Elks Super Chat smoothie brought to you by Brandon and Wyatt so far. Let's share the love and help Smoothie connect down there.
yeah.
So, Chubbs, it was homecoming.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it's halftime. Well, duh, it was halftime. It was homecoming.
Everybody got halftime.
And ain't nobody got time for that. Guys, we are getting ready. Amador is getting ready to kick the ball. We are out of it. We are into it. It's the third quarter. I just drank way too much water. Guys, Reed's Motor Lodge bringing us the drive recaps. They've got custom-themed rooms. They got fun stuff. If you got family coming up to Springerville and they need a place to stay. Reed's Motor Lodge in Springerville, Arizona. They got some fun themed rooms, and they're ready to host you. Let's get it on. Sierra Propane, third quarter. No return.
I mean, it went in the end zone.
Touchback.
They'll take the 20-yard line.
They didn't have any choice. They both just ran off. There must have been a miscommunication about who was going to gather that up.
What other option did they have? Roll the hydro coil?
Yeah. So I remember my sophomore year, we went down to Sedona on a JV game, and we were up about 42-47 to nothing at halftime. And I remember us waiting an extra almost 10 minutes because the other team wasn't going to come out of the locker room.
They just didn't want to play second half.
Yeah, the ref said, hey, you got 3 minutes to get on the field and play or we're calling it. And they finally came out. We played out the rest of the game, but that was wild. That was a long halftime.
You know, I haven't said this in a few years, but I've said it for a long time. When we were playing a lot of the teams that were up north, the Northland teams, there was so much respect that they came out in the second half. They took a beating and they came back and enjoyed the second half. And so it makes me happy to see those teams that are willing to put it in, even when the scoreboard looks like this.
Yep.
Beto on the tackle. Solo tackle.
Oh, guys, all right. So we're going to have some new names that we're going to be talking about here in the Sierra Propane third quarter here at second half. I think we're going to see a lot of JV players here. Prediction here in the booth was still a shutout score. So let's see if the Elks defense can keep it that way.
We even had a JV kickoff team that last play, that last kickoff is all the young guys.
That's why they were so scared. There was no return. All right, second down. One in the backfield for the Prospectors. He's going to – I thought he was going to give. Pitch back to the quarterback. Here we go up in the air. Nobody there.
Ooh, came back to
Flea
it.
flea flicker.
Hit the ground first. No catch.
You know what? They caught us off guard. That receiver, nobody around.
Yeah, flea flicker. See, they give it to the running back, and he pitches it back.
Gives it right back. You know, Steven, that wasn't a bad hole. He could have just kept the ball and came towards us, and I think he would have got 7-8 yards.
Yes.
But a good play. Quarterback, unfortunately, underthrew just a little bit. If he would have been able to throw it on point, he would have made another 20 yards or so, do you think, before the Elks would have caught him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sierra Propane bringing you the third quarter, just like they're keeping you warm and bringing you the heat for over 4 decades to our areas. Man, nice momentum there by the Prospectors.
2 missed tackles.
12 yards for a first down.
Good job, number 54.
That's 51,
Darian John.
I believe.
54.
And 54, yep.
Do you see how locked in that sideline cam is right now? That smoothie changed her life. I just realized Addie can hear us. We love you, Addie. Yes, okay. I think that was all fingers up when she waved at me.
Yeah.
I think that was friendly. We'll find out after the game.
We want you to come back. We like you.
All right, here we go. Quick pass to the right side.
Ooh.
I don't know who the intended receiver was. There was only white jerseys that I saw in the.
Cash Hamlin got a hand on it.
Ethan, help me see this. Did a receiver not just run it, or did I just look wrong? But I feel like it was just
on that
Elks.
Earlier pass where he ricocheted off the shins of our player, he thought there was going to be an in break, but he ran it up, and this time looks like he broke it in, and he was expecting it to go up the field. So,
Oopsie.
yeah, I think there's some confusion about that because it's specifically on that second man in. He's either overthrowing it or underthrowing it.
Guys, Jensen Bigelow on the main camera doing a great job for us tonight. Oh,
Dropped ball.
Yeah.
13 was thinking about running upfield, unfortunately.
So he had that in probably another yard or two.
Yep.
As we were closing in.
A lot of question marks out there. It all depends on how the wrap-up happens out there.
Yeah.
1 yard could have been 4 or 5, but it's going to be 3rd and 10 is where we're going to be. Oh, I got to be careful. Don't want to pull on those extension cords. Wouldn't be bad for us to go dark all of a sudden. Oh, another quick stretch real quick. Man, who told our sports camera crew to set up right above me where I couldn't stand up? All right, Prospectors from the shotgun. Quick pass to the right side. Caught this time, pitched out.
Hook and ladder.
Yeah, they're trying to get sneaky with it, but
All the spices are coming out. Nice shot of your Elks defense right there.
Yeah, Elks rallying to the ball well.
I was going to say, I looked at the picture. I'm like, that's the entire team. The entire team on the ball. 4th down, second half. The score being what it is, Ethan, do you just go for it, period? I don't think we see the Prospectors punt anymore.
Well, they're going to line up and punt it, but they haven't been terribly successful with the punt.
I'd be
But now
suspicious
with-
of a fake right here.
Yeah, with the underclassmen.
You mean after a flea flicker and a hook and ladder? that
Yeah.
they're gonna
You think a fake punt?
What? Ludicrous. Sorry, Ethan, I stopped you mid-sentence.
Apocryphal.
Apocryphal? Hey, they are actually going to punt it. It's going to bounce in their favor, out of bounds about the 40-yard line or so.
Titan was very sad. He was back to receive.
Titan and Trace Brown not getting to
Not getting
get
to play
after
in the
it.
sandbox. Looking forward to the game next week. Halloween in the Dome.
Yeah, I'm trying to find lots of fun, silly things, like if we could do like a mummy run or something, right, with the kids on the field at halftime. Yeah, I firmly believe that's interference. I made that headphone adapter or headphone amp. I think is our problem.
Why do
Ethan.
we have an extra ball in the field? What happened?
Dogfight football in the second half. I don't know what you've been told.
I just watched that movie last night.
It's a good one. Round Valley football, 45-yard line. Cage is going to give.
Seth Whitaker up, gives it to
Oh, Whitaker gives.
Yes.
Sorry. I saw the 1 and not the 0.
Jackson.
I saw a lot of speed there. I'm like, Brody's not going to be in right now. Jackson Crick, release the baby. Thanks for joining us here at the second half. Oh, Payson just threw an interception. Tie ball game last that we knew, and Payson just threw an interception.
Ooh, man.
I'm almost positive it's this. I may go ahead and buy that other headphone amplifier, or we may change things up a bit.
Ooh.
Nice
Yep.
read there by Whitaker.
Whitaker keeps for a gain of about 3, 3rd and 4.
Yeah, so far the Elks JV moving the ball.
Right at midfield, 3rd down, big opportunity here for the Elks. Let's see what they pull out of their hat. What are we doing, Steven? What's
I
Whitaker
think we're
going to do?
just going to keep it on the ground here. I could be wrong, but
They're
that would
playing
be my
so
prediction.
soft on the edges. Like,
Oh, looks blitz coming.
Oh, look at
Nice
that pass.
ball.
yep. Like
We're
I said,
moving.
look how far back they were playing. He was 10 yards off the ball.
Reed, big gain.
He was able to come in 3, cut across his face, wide open across the middle.
Let you guys see that one more time. White Mountain Regional bringing you the replay. Look at that pressure
Yep.
coming, Ethan. You were right.
Throw at the blitz. That's how you got to do it.
Nice cut there, too, away from number 2. Gets him about the 15-yard line, but nice run by Reed.
Yeah, well done.
Hits him in stride. Beautiful ball. 35 yards on that play.
Blitz picked up as well.
Yeah.
Yep. So 1st and 10, not quite the 1st and goal. We're on just about the 15-yard line. Whitaker from the shotgun. Whitaker, quick pass to the left side. Back to Reed.
Yeah, look how soft that coverage is.
Because he gets another 4
he
or
had
5
to wait
yards.
a half step on the ball too, and he still had room to run after the catch.
Both of those prospectors should have been all over him right there.
I mean, if you feel like you can match them speed-wise, you shouldn't be more than 5 yards off of them.
Yeah.
I mean, you play 10 yards off if you're worried about getting torched.
Options for your hunger cravings. Don't forget about the food trucks located to the left of the
But maybe that's their strategy, because you can just say, hey, throw it underneath all night. We're just not going to get beat deep.
Right. Less interception chance.
Yeah.
All right, Whitaker. He's got 15 with him. Gives to
Beto.
15. Beto's going to get a 1st down out of it. I think it's going to be 1st and goal
Oh.
for the Elks.
Oh,
Late
yep.
flag.
That was number 2 with a push way after the whistle. Flag to follow.
See a flag on the play.
Oh,
Against.
On the Prospectors.
Yeah. This is going to be half the distance, I believe.
Let you see what Ethan was saying, what Ethan was seeing.
It was right after the play, yep.
Dead ball, personal foul. On the defense, number 2, half the distance to the goal.
Nice snag there by the sideline cameras. Again, the smoothie vision is strong.
On point.
Hold up.
Something wasn't set.
That's a late whistle there from the side judge.
I don't see a flag.
I think they weren't quite ready
I was
yet.
about to say, I guess they hadn't whistled it ready for play. So we get 25 seconds now?
Yeah.
All right.
About a minute 45 left in the Sierra Propane third quarter.
Oh, my goodness.
Guys, it's that time of year. You might want to get that propane tank ready for winter. It's going to get chilly. It was chilly this morning. Was it for you guys?
Yeah, there was ice at 5:30.
We're a little short second down.
I was about to say, I was up on the mountain, and it was a little chilly. You know,
Tis the
mid to
season.
low 30s this morning.
Great push by the defensive line.
River Valley scores.
Ooh.
26-19 the score right now.
Now, technically for rankings, we kind of want Payson to win. But also, you know.
Oh, bump set spike.
Great shot.
44. Is that Reed?
Yes. That is Eli
Pena.
Pena.
Eli
Eli
Pena.
Pena saved an interception.
Yeah, my goodness.
Miley, there was not a smoothie food truck last week. I apologize. Miley says, kind of jealous. Not going to lie. No smoothies for the sideline crew last week. What happened? Was there anything last week?
I didn't see
There was
any.
nothing last week.
I know we definitely missed the ball on food. I feel like, because we were running late, like it was just a
There
quick
was
setup.
nothing open. Yeah.
Yeah, it was not a normal situation there, but there are smoothies this week. It's a thing.
It's a tenure thing.
It's a tenure thing. Ethan gets a snow cone. It's a tenure thing.
Yeah.
All right, third and goal. High snap to Whitaker as Whitaker rolls to the left side, looks to the middle.
Oh, nice.
Nobody
Nice.
around.
Nice.
Numero 6?
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the seventh Trail Riders touchdown of the night. I'm going to ask you the same question, Ethan Holiday. What's something on the Trail Riders menu that you'd like to try but you haven't had a chance yet?
That I've never tried?
Yeah.
Ooh.
French dip is what Steven gave us in the first half. Is there anything that you haven't ever tried, or have you had everything there?
Man, I'm trying to think. 'Cause I usually try whatever I want to.
Have you had their smothered breakfast burrito?
Yes, that's my favorite.
That's green. Amanda gets it green, and I
With
like it
ham.
with sausage. Oh, you like ham? I like the
it with
sausage.
ham.
You guys, Amador, 7 for 7.
They have a really mean breakfast reno.
That was the third quarter. We were getting
Oh,
ready
my
to start the
goodness.
fourth.
So that's the drive recap, ladies and gentlemen. The third quarter brought to you that drive, that recap by Reed's Motor Lodge.
Case and Reed from Whitaker. Case and Reed from Whitaker. That was the big part of that drive.
Yep.
Eli Pena saving the interception on that deflection, going up, getting the ball. Lost 5 yards on the play, but kept them from picking it off.
Oh, guys, the least favorite part for me of what we get to do here is the cleanup that we're going to have in about 20 minutes or so. Well, we're going to try to do some interviews, I think. We'll see if we can't snag some Elks. I actually don't know how close. They may be way over there for the locker room. I don't know if we're ever going to see the Elks again. But if we can do interviews, we will. But, guys, my least favorite thing was the cleanup. But small town cleaners all over it, guys. Not here. I wish we could hire small town cleaners, have them clean up the production crew for us. But small town cleaners wants to take care of your residential, your commercial, your Airbnb, whatever it is that you might need. And Miley's not wrong. I was at Miley's softball games when a webcam and a laptop started Let's Go Elks a little bit. We weren't even called Let's Go Elks back then. It was called What the Crap Is This?
Yeah, see, you were on the talent side, not the production side. So unfortunately, we cannot accept that.
The tenure doesn't count. Molly Butler Lodge, fourth quarter. Time to dig in to a good prime rib.
Ooh.
With or without the Mormon gravy? Pushed out of bounds by number 5. Cash Hamblin. Guys, that's not something we talk about a lot, but when you go get a steak at Molly Butler's, do you add the Mormon gravy or do you not? Ethan Holiday.
I really like to have the gravy with their French fries or their.
Oh, like poutine,
Yeah.
essentially, right? Okay, you Canadian, you.
No, prime rib. I just have some raw
Horseradish.
horseradish
Yes.
and
Yes.
some au jus.
So the move I've started doing when I have the prime rib is I get the baked potato,
Okay.
and then I have the creamy horseradish. I throw that into the potato as well with the extra sour cream.
Oh, yeah, that would be
Ladies
good.
and gentlemen, the Sinus Clearer brought to you by Molly Butler Lodge.
So good, though.
You know what? That'll chase that with a shrimp cocktail and a Fruits of the Forest. You'll be good to go.
You
All
just
right,
ruined it.
here we go. Oh, nice breakaway by the Prospectors. 44 trying to get to him. Pena with the save. But the Prospectors with their biggest run of the night. Player struggling to get up. He is going to get up on his own accord with a little bit of hand help. He is running a little gingerly, though, Steven.
Yep.
It's at 55, I think.
Prospectors first down. They just struck gold. I mean, they write themselves, don't they?
That was good. That was good. I have to give you that.
So if the play doesn't go well, do you say, oh, that didn't pan out for him?
Oh.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I like it. Well, you guys, the score is 49.
Yeah.
If you want to make a 49ers reference, we can right now. Pitch out to the right side, number 5.
Yeah, what a gold rush that was.
Gain of about 2 yards on the play. They're going to cash that in for a 2nd and 8. Will the Prospectors refine their offense, Ethan, for a touchdown here?
Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say. I just don't know what to say.
You just have to smelt some of these down, Steven, and you let
Into-
the
into
impurities
to little nuggets of,
the impurities go away,
Yes.
and there's nuggets of goodness in our broadcast. Just think of it as little gold nuggets that you can find here on Let's Go Elks.
Wow.
Ethan was picking up what I was putting down there.
Another trick play.
hit as he throws.
Great
Yeah,
coverage
they had-
by Eli
As I say, they
Pena.
had equal opportunity of the ball, so that is not PI.
No.
The crowd is very upset with that.
Yeah.
They think they're infringing on that claim of that territory
No,
he
if
had
he-
around the ball.
If he pulls, if
It's
he
not a
grabs
free
and
claim
pulls it-
situation either. I feel like we're digging for it at this
yeah.
point.
Need to run it through the sluice a little bit. Some of your
There we got Steven.
There-
some of your
finally.
ideas here.
Got to refine things.
Hey, my favorite TV show starts in a week and a half, and so
What is that?
new season of Gold Rush actually
Okay.
Oh,
on
okay.
Discovery. Got to see what Parker Schneibel has going.
Run.
Oh, big hit there.
It's going to be just shy of the first down, I think. They're going to have to dig in for this one. See if they can uncover a first down. 4th and 1. Guys, so this hasn't ever happened before. We had a $5 super chat hit last week's game 13 minutes ago. I just got a notification on my phone. So, Michael, thank you for the $5 super chat. I didn't see it hit here because it was attributed to our game last week. But I've never.
Okay.
Thank you. I learned something today. I hadn't seen that before. Smoothies. Miley, we would try to get you one. I don't think it would make the trip back. I apologize. 8:11 left in the ball game. Molly, Butler, Lodge bringing the 4th quarter. Nice hard
Quarterback
run up
keeper.
the middle.
Oh,
That's
just enough. He's going to get it by about a yard or two.
Prospectors. That one goes to the bank for Prospectors. First down. Oh, here we got the chat helping us up. This is going to dredge up some bad feelings for Apache Junction. They need to start panning for something.
That play was a high yield.
Do they have about 24 yards to go, more or less? Yeah, Steven got that one. Okay. It is a little longer than that, but I was stretching. Stretching for a 24-karat reference. 4 to the left side. He's going to push it. He's going to try to get to the 24-yard line.
Nice hustle there. See if I can get the number.
Do we need to call Kamari the gold digger? Then does it do just? It's not. No, I don't know.
I think that was 21. not
21.
24.
No, but
Yes.
Kamari Earhart. I was thinking
Yeah,
of who
yeah,
our
yeah.
24 was.
Yeah, well,
Ah,
okay.
it's getting bad.
Okay, yeah.
It's getting bad. 7 minutes left in the ball game.
Great hustle by Trace Brown making that tackle.
Have you guys seen that cleats are getting bedazzled? Has anybody else seen this, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing now.
Arts and crafts.
Yeah, bling bling.
Glad
Might
to
not
see
be
the boys are branching out.
might not be gold, but it's diamonds. All right, 2nd and 4 or 5. You definitely saw the tempo turned up by the Prospectors. That's going to be to the 20-yard line. Still short of the first. 3rd and about 2 yards.
Nice tackle there. 58. Riker Williams. Gain of 2.
Oh, I got to go find the chat. April let us know that her Alexa did indeed tell her a joke. And it said, why was Elfuba's broom late? Anybody?
No.
Because it overswept.
Who's Elfruba?
I have no idea, but Alexa knows her. You know what, share it. Positivity in the chat. Nice hold up. That's going to be close. They're going to mark that close.
Gillespie left a mark on that play.
I think it's going to be 4th and inches.
Yeah, he was headed for that hole, and then it collapsed.
Just like an old mining vein.
Yeah, okay.
I got you.
We're getting there.
I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up.
It's not my finest work.
We don't want to get caught in a collapse. Oh, from Wicked. From Wicked.
Yeah, I've definitely watched that.
Yeah.
I'm cultured.
4th and short. Oh, big hit.
All right.
'51 was on the bottom of the pile, Steven, if that's what you were looking for earlier.
5 minutes left. I think he pushed through. It's going to be about 2 yards or so inside the 14. 1st down, Prospectors. And this has been the only possession of the 4th quarter, yes?
Yes.
Okay, just like the 3rd quarter, this one drive has already been 7.5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it helps when when you run out of bound, the clock keeps on chewing.
Yes.
Yeah.
See if defense can come up big and hold the shutout.
Miss Grover's class would like to see the offense get the ball one more time.
Caught in the backfield. O-line gave him the shaft on that one.
I think Miss Grover's class would definitely like to see one more touchdown to make it a 56 shutout ball game.
Maybe we can get a defensive score here.
Oh, I thought Steven had one. I thought he would just
I was
be
so
just
ready for
ready. 2nd and 9.
Maybe we can have a defensive gem or nugget come out of this
Okay.
drive.
You know, offense is all about panning and blocking. It really is.
Oh, nice
Another
tackle.
Another one, 3rd and about 9 or 8, I think is where we're going to be.
Case
Another
and
nice
Beddoes at
snag.
the bottom.
Stephen, as we wrap up the Molly Butler Lodge 4th quarter, who have you seen from a stats perspective that might make them worthy to be a Let's Go Elks player of the game this week? Who have been our gold nuggets, if you will?
I'd say Titan Myers tonight. You know, he's a young guy that's put some things up there. You know, we have the usual suspects from the starters. You know, we've had some great, some good plays here in the 2nd half. John has been in on several tackles. We had Case and Reed tonight. Case and Reed had a good 2nd half.
I think it would be good to highlight some of our underclassmen here. A lot of time that they've gotten to play here this week. The Refiners Fire, if you will, right? Getting to play varsity as a freshman and a sophomore.
Have we interviewed Amador yet?
Yes,
I feel like we did
have.
early in the
Yes,
Is
season.
that
we did.
early in the season?
And we
Yeah.
tried to get him last night, but I think Amador going 7 for 7 is absolutely worth a chit chat. If we
Yeah.
want to throw him on there, we can talk about his cleats for a minute. AJ Strickland, here we go. AJ's running game went to the melting pot tonight. I like it. I like it.
Acceptable.
That's like when the Caesar you later comment in Ted Lasso and he just busts back through the door. Yes. Oh, and Round Valley's defense getting it done. Turnover on downs.
Yeah, that Prospector offense is really boom or bust.
Sherrod with another update for us. Peyton scored. River Valley blocks the PAT. River Valley up 26-25 with 9:21 left in the ballgame. Guys, if you have a second screen, a phone, a tablet, grab your kid's iPad, turn off screen time, whatever it is. You might want to throw the K-Rim broadcast. They're usually broadcasting the Payson Longhorns. I thought that was 4th down.
It is. It was.
We need to move the chains and
Yeah.
put a first down on there.
Our chain guys are asleep over there.
Thank you. I was like, guys, wait, that was a defensive turnover. We held that.
Yeah.
Because now Whitaker can move the Elks down the field for the 56-0 shutout.
Yeah, and the white hat was over on our sideline and wasn't getting the play set on our over here.
Guys, Curtis might have one of the best ones. AJ's offense thought they had found something, but it was fool's gold. I like it. I like it.
+2.
+2.
We're just going to take a knee.
We're
That's
going
the
to
ball
kneel.
game.
And we have 4 plays to do it. The Prospectors have no reason to stop the clock. Dusty Bingham saying Eli.
Yes,
Eli worthy of it.
having-
Steven's making us a list. He's going to get us some interviews so I can get that down to the team and we can know. Guys, nobody ever shouted start the bus, but there it is right there. She's ready to go home. Bus driving down Southern right now. 1:15 left on the clock. The Elks are going to let it drain. We're going to kneel on it again. This is a first down situation.
Cash Hamlin had a pretty good game on defense when he was in. He had several tackles.
There we
several
go. Can you
pass breaks up,
Can you throw me a
breakups.
couple stats or just a couple thoughts there, Stephen, that we can mold, if you will, an interview, polish it a little bit, refine it.
I believe it's a form when you're.
We're gonna form it. Did you know that gold in its purest form is actually malleable?
No.
That you add like copper or something to it to create rings and to make something else occur. So pure gold in its purest form is moldable and movable. That, I think, is the last play of the ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, your Round Valley Elks going to finish things up 49-0. The clock isn't running, though. I am confusion.
AJ called a timeout.
AJ called a timeout. So really 40 seconds on the play clock, Steven. So we've got to do it twice.
So this is how it's going to play out. It looks like they want the ball back.
One more play.
So, yeah. So.
But they're not going to get it.
Well, they have 2 timeouts, so yes, they are. So if we take the knee again, they call timeout. We're going to have to kick it on 4th down.
Well, let's just get a first down then.
Yeah.
Whitaker, let's get a first down.
That's why I say if you're going to call timeout, that's the kind of the tit for tat thing. If you want to play, we're going to play then.
But AJ's looking for a nugget.
Yeah.
They would love to put a score on the board.
Yeah.
So as a coach, yes, you call the timeout because they would love to get the ball back, even with one play.
Yeah.
Hail Mary to the end
So
zone.
we're going.
We're going to
back
go.
We're going to run a play here. We're not going to kneel.
All right, guys. Molly Butler Lodge, 4th quarter. It's time for some more action.
Oh, drop
the ball. Ball's loose again. And, guys, the Prospectors avoid the shutout. I'm waiting for hands in the air. I still don't see it. Or did the white hat give it?
He did it right after it happened.
6 points.
Off a fumbled snap. Dang it.
Wow.
So,
Well, do you let him kick it to Titan Myers and let him run it back? No, I'm
A
sorry.
handful of students just screamed, "It's not a blowout," and I was like, "Well, you scored. It's not a shutout, but I think it still might be
A blowout.
Well,
Yeah.
but you look for wins where you can.
Yeah.
And you know what? It is their homecoming.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the
positivity.
pick not the pick, but on the scoop and score.
Scoop and score. Was that number 4?
Number 4, scoop and score. They're going to go for 2. 49-6, the current score. 31 seconds on the clock. Looking to the left side. Quarterback's going to run for it with pressure. Elks.
Intercepted.
Eli
And
Daniel.
that ends. Hey, that's a little extra. That ends the play, though, right? In
Yeah.
high school, an interception
Yep.
ends the play, period.
Yep.
Not going to get to run it back.
Yeah, you can't advance that.
Just kills it. But it's hard to tell somebody that's like amped up on Mountain Dew
Yep.
to just stop playing the game, right? So
Yep.
get after it. Molly Butler Lodge, 4th quarter. You know, the weather is just like on point. Right now, the fall makes me think of going up to Molly's. Like, the weather is just great. Seasons are changing. Did you guys enjoy the drive as much as I did with just the colors? Ethan, you get to see it every day. This is your office.
Yeah.
But just the aspens, just were all of the shades right now, and that was just super pretty to get to see on the way down.
Did you come over the mountain?
We did 260 and then through Globe. And so I think we got the best of a lot of things.
Yeah.
Oh, I took a picture of sunrise just to make Rustin jealous because he can't wait for ski season to happen. And it is beautiful up there right now.
Yeah, we came over the mountain too. Yeah, the color's still there. Hadn't fallen yet. Really nice. Really nice.
River Valley scored again. Guys, as we wrap up the game, hit that share button on Let's Go Elks. Join the herd by subscribing to Let's Go Elks on Facebook, on Instagram, on X, and on our YouTube channel. And if you like what we're doing, we'd love for you to join Team Black or Team Gold. Joining Team Black or Team Gold is how your family can support our content from wherever they are. Trace Brown! Trace, I finally got to get the ball.
Yeah, it took a whole flock of them to bring him down.
What, a flock of prospectors? Is that what it is?
Yes.
A gaggle? And that's going to expire the clock. The Elks are not going to worry about calling a timeout and getting one more play. The final score here in AJ, the Prospectors 6, the Round Valley Elks 49, as we prepare for one more game in the regular season as the Elks host the Mavericks of ALA Mesa North for senior night in the Dome. Join us for Halloween. That is a great shot. I love that shot. Once again, guys, the Smoothie Cam brought to you tonight by your Super Chats for Addie. Sherrod Martin saying it's a rush of prospectors. I kind of like that.
A wagon load.
Exactly one shovelful. I don't have a lot of vernacular when it comes to prospecting. A sift of prospectors on a good day. The Round Valley Elks leaving the field right now, guys. We're going to see if we can't get us some chit-chats to occur as we enter now our post-game show, brought to you once again by Gardner Excavating. Guys, more or less, I think what we had expected.
What did that do for the Elks commentary?
Oh yeah, we will hit
prediction?
we will hit the stats here in just a second. Let me get you guys to that page, and then I got to send a text message. So give me just a second to bring you over there. Let's get all right. The Elks commentary predictions, as we are in our post-game show, brought to you by Gardner Excavating. Ethos letting us take a peek at the stats. Steven, we were looking for 250 rushing, 150 passing, a 56 score. You know, there's 55 total points, but not total Elk points. Steven, how did Miss Grover's class do tonight?
190 passing, so pretty close there. Maybe,
So 40 yards over?
40 yards over. 184 rushing. Total, they're pretty close, you know. Total offense, they're pretty close. Pretty good predictions overall.
I like that they changed their lens a little bit and decided to look at some of our underclassmen,
Yep.
some of the players they anticipated getting some playing time in the second half.
Maybe throw Whitaker on that list. He threw some good balls, ran the offense pretty well there in the second half.
All right, sending the message out. We'll see if we can't. See if we can't get some of them. Steven, what were Seth's stats, just so I have them handy?
Seth's, he had, mostly was passing. He had 4 completions for
46 yards?
46 yards and a touchdown.
1 TD.
Yep. We're in good hands, I think, in the future at quarterback. That he represented himself well.
And then last night, Kaysen played quarterback for the JV team.
Okay.
So we got to see a little bit of that as well. So, guys, we have senior night next week, and then we get ready for the postseason. I think we're headed in the right direction. 3 games in a row like this are tough, and I shouldn't discount ALA Mesa North because of the score. We'll have to see. Let's actually take a look, if we can, take a peek at what did the score end up being for the Blue Ridge game here really quick. I'm going to do a refresh. Let's take a look at around the scores. Valley Christian 27-13 in the fourth quarter.
Okay.
Kingman 42-7 over Wickenburg. 39-7. Blue Ridge over ALA Mesa North.
What
and so
you should expect, yep.
So senior night, ALA Mesa North coming to Round Valley for Halloween.
Santan Foothills.
6-6.
Coolidge,
First
6-6.
quarter.
That's first quarter.
It's got to be old data.
Yeah.
Sholo up over Shadow Mountain 36-3.
Expected.
Expected. That's the game we want to know, and we don't have a score for it. Ben Franklin Krisman would like to know what's going on there. Florence up 22-0 in the second, so I guess a lot of space in that we don't know what happened there.
The Safford game?
Did I miss it?
Is that Florence Safford? Is that?
Oh, yeah, Florence Safford, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, Payson's in the red zone right now. Apache Junction having a little bit of a chit-chat. They got one more home game here. I sent the message that I normally send. Guys, I think I'll turn it over to you for some more post-game chat. Let me see if I can get down onto the field. We'll see if we can't get some interviews knocked out, and then they've got a long ride home. I bet they're wanting to get there. Payson scores, so that's a close one. We're going to head down to the field.
Yeah, Payson scoring. They're a 2-point conversion away from tying, I believe.
Yeah, that'll be exciting.
Yeah, see what we can do here.
Yeah, well, I mean, feel like tactically, not a lot.
Yeah.
You know, we were successful passing the ball. We're successful running the ball. We're really good on special teams. Not a lot of return punt yards, but that's because most of them were going short.
Yeah, or out of bounds. Not.
Yeah, I had that almost blocked 2 of them.
Yeah. Honestly, I think they were told don't block them.
Yeah.
Because that one, they literally jumped out of the way.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't say much about it in game, but, you know, I think we were like, you know, let's not block it and let's not return it. You know, because there are a couple of those that Crick easily could have picked up and ran, and he basically didn't even try to pick them up. You know, special teams a good way to take a tough shot. You know.
Yeah.
And trying to keep those guys as healthy as possible. So that's just I have no knowledge of if that's what we were doing or not. It's just kind of what it appeared to me that. On special teams, we weren't even looking to run them back.
Yeah, and I don't know. Is this like, has AJ been 3A? Have they been previously 2A?
They were 4A last year.
They were 4A last year.
They're
so they've
coming
come
down.
I only asked that strictly because not a lot of extra people on the sidelines.
No.
So
small program.
Yeah.
Maybe I think you know AIA. You know, if you don't do well, you can move down, choose to move down.
And maybe they applied because their numbers have been down.
Yeah.
So. Interesting.
You know, and it's a way to build programs back up. They have a greater
Yeah.
chance of success. like I said, they've had success in the past.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we played them in the playoffs when I was in high school or the mid 80s. State championship of 75. So they've been competitive at the 2A, 3A level over the years. So hopefully they can build their program back up, because it can only benefit us if, them, ALA, Mesa, the stronger they are, the better, more it helps us, so.
Oh, so Payson scores, failed the 2-point try, 34-31, still in favor of River Valley.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Sherrod.
Yes.
Keeping us posted on that.
River Valley must have gone for 2 on that last touchdown. They had to go up by 9.
They blocked.
Yeah, they
PAT
blocked it.
And they blocked 2 PATs, I think. I don't know. No, River Valley did go for 2. Yep,
Yeah.
I see that earlier from Darcy K. Thank you.
Yeah, because I was thinking if they had kicked it, then the 2-point, if Payson would have got a 2-point, it would have been tied 33.
Yeah.
So, smart play.
Oh, my goodness. So exciting.
I love this time of year. We're a week away from brackets being announced. Week from tomorrow.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I don't know. Where do you think we're going to end up? Around 3, 4?
3, I think we'll hold on to 3. We're 3 points up on Thatcher. They jumped quite a bit last week with the win over Payson.
Yeah.
But the teams they play tonight or this week and next week have about 500 records. Those kind of records do not help you a lot. They don't hurt you.
So let's say, because they played Sabino this week, beat them pretty bad.
Which was 3-5. They were 3-5 coming in. So that's not going to help them a lot. Us playing a 1-win team, that almost hurts us. We dropped last week playing Santan Foothills. We dropped a point. We went from 20-something points to 19-something points, if I remember right. So hopefully we'll hold about that same, and Thatcher doesn't move. There's an outside chance that they can pass us and get to 3 and us drop to 4, just because of the weakness of our closing schedule.
Yeah, next week games to look forward to. Seton Catholic, Chrisman. Sorry, I always get that wrong. River Valley Dysart, okay. Ooh, Ben Frank Push Ridge.
Yeah.
That'll be a big one.
That one, it would benefit us, Ben Franklin winning that.
Yeah.
Because if Push Ridge wins that, there's an outside chance we could drop to 5, which we really don't want to do.
Yeah, I don't want to do that either.
So.
Sholo Payson game.
Yep.
Ooh,
that's a big one.
That's a big one.
That will help set the bracket for 6 through 9, somewhere in that area with that Payson Sholo game.
Yeah, Blue Ridge's got a game with Kingman, which they're number 24. Yeah, that's kind of the big 3, I think.
Yes. We
Yeah,
will
excited.
win the region.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I guess I shouldn't assume that we're going to win, but we're going to win next week. Apache Junction, just let you know, Apache Junction beat Mesa last week. So that's what we have coming. So. I'm concerned whether we're going to have any lights to work on as we as we break down our set here in a few minutes. Curious if Wes has heard on whether we'll have interviews or not.
Yeah, they're just patiently chilling, standing down on the sideline.
Yeah.
And we are just trying to hold it down.
Yeah.
Ben Franklin 40, Chrisman 0. Ooh.
Okay.
Ouch. I thought that would be more of a game.
I thought that'd be more competitive. I expected Ben Franklin to still win.
I thought they would win, but I thought it'd be like a
35-20, something like
Yeah.
that. That's where I figured. Ben Franklin, guys.
Currently, Ben Franklin 40, Chrisman 0, and River Valley's up on Payson right now. Let's see what else we got. Since why is my mouse being weird? There we go. Since we're being asked.
We've got it right here too.
Yeah, here it's just reloading. Looks like Valley Christian's going to take it against Gilbert Christian. That's currently 27-13. They're in the fourth quarter. Seton Catholic looks like they're handling business with ALA
Final.
Ironwood.
That's gone final.
Has that gone final?
Yeah.
Okay.
28-0.
I just refreshed. How's yours?
I don't know. I'll tell you, this
Mine
site
still doesn't say final.
This site is weird sometimes. Scores change.
Too many people have access to the code.
Yes. It's kind of Wikipedia-like sometimes.
Cholo
Really searching Wikipedia articles on turduckens, I think, right now. Give us a high five and a ready when you guys are ready for us, if you can hear us down here. That's kind of a thumbs up. Addie, what are they talking? Are they still talking about Wikipedia?
No.
No,
We're good to go.
You can go.
We're making donations. I don't know.
I forget she's
What is
got
your
a-
favorite Wikipedia article? Kidding. We're not going there. Ladies and gentlemen, we're down on the field. Postgame brought to you by Gardner Excavating as we dig into the details just a little bit, talking with some of the Let's Go Elks players of the game. Guys, you were nominated by chat, by your own stats, and you guys complain that you're down here getting talked to. Stop playing good. I'll stop interviewing you is what's going on. But if you would, just introduce yourself, favorite play of the game, and just the feel of where we're at in the season so far as we wrap up the regular season and get ready for the playoffs. So,
I'm my favorite play of the game was Kayson's touchdown. I thought it was pretty cool, and I think going into playoffs, I think we're good. Everybody's healthy. We've had a couple laid back, so the big guys should be ready to go and be healthy.
I think the bye week definitely. As we've seen you guys getting some more playing time. So as we go down, if you have some talk about what that's, some more play time. And as we ramp up to what we're going to see around Valley football in the next few years. Mr. Whitaker, talk to us about not just the second half.
His line of sight.
It's fun doing that. I'm glad I get the chance to do it.
He's spacing
I have to
out,
ask you because I
Alex.
know you're a baseball fan.
I want the Dodgers to win. I think they got killed tonight, so.
Last time we checked, it was 11-4, and so I don't think they took Game 1. And while I'm not a huge Dodgers fan, I think Ohtani is a generational player, and it's hard to say that he's not just amazing to watch and fun to watch, right? So your favorite play there. Talk to us about where the Elks are this season.
I think we're set up pretty good. Like. In the playoffs, I think it's great.
Thank you, sir. All right, introduce yourself. Not that we didn't just talk.
Kayson Reed, and my favorite play was probably Titans touchdown to the outside. That was pretty cool. And I feel like our team's pretty good. We're all moving on the same page, I feel like, so pretty good.
He called out your touchdown as being amazing, and then you call out Titans, right? That's obviously why we see some of these guys here. Titan, talk to us a little bit about your favorite play of the game and where you think the Elks are right now in the season.
My favorite play of the game is Kayson's because it just shows that he's stepping up to the standard that we have. And, yeah, and I think the Elks are up in place. So, yeah.
All right, Amador, 7 for 7 tonight in the PATs. Talk to us. Soccer's over. Does that change any for you? Do you come to more of the practices? But what's this week been for you?
Pretty good. Me just on football.
When he gets close to him, we're losing him. When he gets close to him, we're losing him.
Favorite blizzard at Dairy Queen?
I'd probably go Mint chip, Oreo, and brownie.
All right. I like it. How many saves did you have at senior night for soccer this week?
0. I didn't even get to touch the ball.
Oh, but that's what happens when it's a 14-0 shutout ball. Is the Round Valley Elks soccer team won senior night 14-0 in the Dome. It was a great game to get to watch, boys and the girls both winning their senior nights as well. One of the Amador wearing his keeper kit and then over it his football jersey. And so that's cool that you get to do both because not many players do. So thank you for that. 7 for 7, Amador Garcia. Let's come to the end of the line. Sir, your name, your favorite color, and what are you looking for in a partner? No, I'm just kidding. What's your favorite play of the game?
I like blondes, you know. My favorite play, my name's Eli Pena. And my favorite play was Brody's touchdown to get, because he got us started. And shout out Titan because he's had like 6 or 7 touchdowns on the year for varsity. So shout out Titan. And my favorite color is blue.
All right, you heard it here. Blondes, ladies and gentlemen. Eli Pena. Guys, we're players of the game. Scoreboard went out just before the interviews. Gentlemen, thank you so much for who you are. We look forward to seeing you next Friday at senior night and into the playoffs.
That'll do it for the interviews. Sorry about that. We were having some technical difficulties. We were missing quite a bit of that audio, but tell that they're excited, ready to get in the bus, get home. They had a good time. So there's Ethan back with us. So,
Ooh, that's a lot of steps.
yeah. So, well, that about wraps it up.
What are you going to be for Halloween?
What am I going to be?
Yeah, you going to dress up?
Yeah.
Or is it a secret?
Well, tomorrow I'm going to be at a Halloween party of my daughter's job. And I'm going to be a prince is what I'm going to be. My wife is going to be Sleeping Beauty, so I'm Prince Charming. And my daughter is going to be Maleficent.
Okay,
So-
good. Because when you said Prince at first, I was like, oh, you look good with like a purple do-rag
Yeah,
and like some.
yeah. I could dance like him too and sing.
You know, that's what we keep hearing. I don't know if I quite believe it, but you know what? I don't want to say I want to see it. I feel like I just painted myself in a corner with that sentence structure.
I don't think you do. I don't think you do. We'll just leave it at that. You know, we would lose subscribers. You know, so.
River Valley Victory Formation, it's official. They pull off the win. Oh, I bet that was interesting.
Yep. So, here
Oh,
we go.
we get joined. He made it back in time. It's a lot of steps. That's what I was saying.
Well, it's a lot of steps, but we're at a lot lower elevation, so I feel like I still have some breath in me. Short and sweet interviews. Anything that you guys want to add to our Let's Go Elks players of the game, guys?
They're excited.
I guess I should have asked what their Halloween costume was going to be. That would have been fun. Sorry, missed opportunity.
Yeah.
I think they're excited to get in the game, have some good plays. I like they're supportive of each other and good plays their teammates made. As good job.
Yeah, team vibes seem high.
Yes.
I like that.
I was worried about 3 games like this to end the season, but I think it's gotten us healthy. I think we are pretty dialed in. You hear a lot of connectedness, brotherhood. I think you're right. I think the team's doing well. I think we continue that next week. And then after next Friday with the bracket reveal, it's go time.
Yep.
So I haven't even got to talk to you guys about this. I think I sent a text, but on the 1st of November, I think it is, Saturday morning will be the bracket reveal. If you guys want to get together, let's do a live show for the bracket reveal again if you guys have any desire to do so.
Yeah.
If you guys want to join us, it'll be Saturday morning, November 1st, I think at 10 o'clock. So get you a bracket out. Maybe we'll do some predictions, do some fun. I think we did that last year. We kind of had a thought of where we thought everything would be, and then surprises, upsets, wins, losses from AJ. Guys, I think we're getting ready to get the EHI out of here. I'm sure you guys did a great job with post-game goodness, brought to you by Gardner Excavating. They're going to help us dig things up. I mean, 49-6. It is good to see them get that touchdown as much as I didn't want to. I would have loved for us to end with a shutout. but that probably helps them go into homecoming and have a little bit nicer weekend for them. So, guys from not from Round Valley, we're from Round Valley, but from Apache Junction tonight, the crew tonight, Addie and Gareth on the field, Jensen on the main camera, killing it as always, Ray Lynn on the scoreboard. For Let's Go Elks, I'm Wesley McBride.
I'm Ethan Holiday.
I'm Stephen Pena.
You guys have a great weekend. Be safe. Make good choices. Thanks for watching Let's Go Elks.
Good night.